Hey everyone and welcome to the course. In this course you will learn that how you can build a WordPress website for any business in 20 minutes, how you can get international clients, high paying international clients, and at the end how you can just scale your business to 6 figures. So this is what you will learn in this course. Now this what about this preview lecture? Must watch this preview lecture because in this preview lecture you will learn that if this course is for you or not, what you will be learning in this course, who is this course for, and all the details about this course, so that before enrolling the course you know that if you should enroll into this course or not. Okay, and because I just don't want to waste your time and money as well, so just watch this complete preview lecture to get the complete understanding of this course. So first of all, let's just talk about who is this course for. So the basic requirement of this course is basic understanding of WordPress and Elementor, because this course would not teach you that what are posts, what are pages, what are categories, because you have a lot free lectures on YouTube in which you can learn. But this course is basically to teach you that how you can just make money, start business as a WordPress freelancer. So this course is for you if you are a basic WordPress developer or advanced WordPress developer and you know what Elementor is, and you want to get clients, you want to build websites very easily, you want to build business websites for free, you want to build highly customizable fast WordPress websites which are best for the clients, and you want to know the ways and themes which are used by the large scale agencies, by freelancers, and what techniques are and tools are basically used by WordPress freelancers. And this course is all about that, and you can see it is just 1 or 2 hours, so it would just show you some basic tools and techniques that you can just use to just scale your web design business and get basic understanding of basic overview of how to use Elementor and WordPress to create websites very easily, and in a way that you can create almost 10 to 20 websites per day as well. Now let's just talk about what's inside the course. So inside the course, first of all, there are three chapters, first sections. First one is become pro WordPress developer, then find high paying web design clients, then productivity hacks for freelancers. In become pro WordPress developer, first of all, let me just tell you that this is not enough. By time every day, every week, I will be adding more lectures to the sections because things got changes, and there are a lot things to share, and I will be sharing all these things time by time. So just keep checking this course time by time, and I would adding more tools, more techniques to just build more awesome websites, to find more clients and more productivity hacks. Okay, so first of all, let's just talk about first section. In first section, I have told you how to get a domain name and hosting, what's best, and I have shared important sources, and then I have shared with you the theme that I would be using in this course, that you would be using and that I use for my personal freelance business to get create websites for my clients. And then I have told you that how to use that theme and Elementor to build business websites, and then I have showed you that how you can add advanced customization options to your website, then how to add awesome widgets to your website very easily with just single tool. I have made building websites a lot easy with WordPress. Then how you can add website to Google search and analytics, and you can see it's just 4 minutes and 42 seconds, and that's how easy I have made it. Then how to find high paying clients. Right now there are 4 lectures, get clients from YouTube, Google, classic search engine, and agencies. And then after some time you will see there are 10 to 15 lectures telling you that how to find high paying clients and all that. So just keep in touch with this course, and I have not shared with you those traditional methods, but I have shared with you the methods that are used by agencies and that are used by freelancers to get clients without any competition. And I have not used any added any platform like Fiverr or Upwork in these strategies, because these are a lot basic. Then some productivity hacks for freelancers, and I would be sharing with you all those things time by time, and I would be adding more things time by time. Right now I have added how you can send and track mass emails, how you can book appointments, and how you can do outsourcing as well. Okay, and then at the end, how you can just get Rishi theme for free. So that's all about this lecture. If you want to enroll into this lecture, if you want to just build your WordPress business, you are good to go into it. And one more thing, that once you enroll into this course, before giving any overview or before giving any comment on this course, let me know in my message box. You can just message me, or you can just post in community. You can just tell me that this is the problem with the course, and I will just provide you the solution within 24 hours. So just let me know, and I'll just try to respond you as soon as possible. And if you have any problem, let me know there. Thank you so much, and good luck for your journey as a WordPress freelancer if you are enrolling into the course, and good luck. Before just getting right into the course, I have few important things to discuss with you, some features to show you, and to tell you about a few things with which you can get most out of this course. But before that, a contribution of yours is required, because Udemy will ask you for a rating, and your positive rating is much more appreciated, because it would help other students to decide that whether this course is for them or not. And I will also get help from your ratings, and it would help me and my team to get motivated to create much more valuable courses like this one. So don't forget to give the rating. But if you are not sure if this course is worth it or not, you can watch the course till end, and then you can provide your ratings. Then a bit about Udemy's features. So first of all, when you will get into the course, you can also get the Udemy app on Play Store and App Store if you want to learn on mobile. But if you are already on mobile, you can go with that. And but if you want to learn on desktop, here you have some of the features. Like from here you can increase or decrease the playback speed, and here you can also see the transcript of the complete course, and when the
And
course will
welcome
be
to
played,
the
the
course.
transcript would be changed. And then here in settings, if you feel the video is blurry and the content is not good, you can select the resolution. You can increase the resolution to HD. But upcoming courses of mine, all of these courses will be in full HD and maybe in 4K as well. So according to your speed, internet speed and performance, you can just change it. And then here in overview, first of all, here you have the Q&A panel. So here you can ask me any questions, and I would love to answer you. Then from here you can just see all your notes you created, and the announcement section is full of the announcements. And then here in learning tools, you can schedule your timings for learnings that Udemy help you with. And I also have a Facebook group where we have a complete community of successful entrepreneurs, hustling people hustling, and my students of mine. You can come to this group, and you can just join this group. And to join this group, you can just go there into the course and click on resources, and just click on Facebook group, and you will get to that group, and you can join this group. Here in this group, we'll be discussing some productive things like how to get things done, how to start an online business. If you have any problems, you can share here, and you can also help other people solve their problems. And also you can network with other digital entrepreneurs, online business owners, and students of mine. So you can just get into that group to get support, and to get a network and network with other people. And the best thing about this group or network is all these people are like-minded people, and you can communicate with them easily, and it would help you a lot. And I'll be waiting for you in the practical part of the course. Let's jump right into it. Hello everyone, and welcome to this course. Now in this lecture, I am going to discuss some learning outcomes of this specific chapter, which is a become WordPress Pro, become WordPress Master. And what you would be learning in this specific chapter, and what are the learning outcomes, and what's all about this chapter. So in this chapter, first of all, you will be learning about some important web hosting companies, some important concepts in WordPress. I would not be going in detail because you just don't want to become a WordPress master, but you want to become a master who is making money. So we would not dig down, and I would not like to just become you to become a WordPress developer or coder or like that. I just want you to be at marketing and at the end, where making money is a lot easy. So if you want to make money easily using these freelancing services, so this is the easiest way I am presenting to you. Okay, so here you can see there are different templates, and all these templates are in single WordPress theme, which is Rishi WordPress theme. And if you want to get this WordPress theme, you can just you have to type in webifiedhub.com/Rishi to get free version, and Rishi Pro to get pro version. Here you can see we can build about 75 plus types of website using single WordPress theme, for consultants, for schools, law firms, agencies, construction companies, salons, and all these type of businesses. And it is like expanding. They are just expanding their demos. Every week they are adding new demos and new stuff, so it would be a lot easy for you to build websites using single WordPress theme. Now why is this important, I'll also tell you. And how you can create websites easily, I'll tell you about each and everything, so just stick to the course. Hey everyone, a quick disclaimer before starting the course that in this lecture resource file is attached. Kindly download that resource file to get links to all the softwares mentioned in this course. The softwares I have mentioned in this course are must have, and to get their discount links and special links, you would have to download this resource file. Just check this resource file, and all the links are attached here to Bluehost web hosting, HostGator web hosting, Rishi WordPress theme, Elementor website widget and WP Rocket plugins, and Streak, Calendly, and Upwork. All of these tools are like featured in this course. And if you need links to that, if the links I have given in video doesn't work, you can just check out this resources file. Thank you so much. So let's just come to practical part of the course. And first of all, to create any website, you would need a domain name and hosting. Now if you don't know what is domain name and hosting, let me just tell you. Domain name is basically the address of the website. Like you came to Udemy for the course, so you typed in udemy.com, you went to Google, you typed in google.com. So if someone wants to create a website, they need an address to show to the people, and you have to buy that address, and that is the domain name of the website. Then what is hosting? Hosting is basically where all the files are stored and users can easily access. Like this is a Udemy course, I have uploaded it on a Udemy website. And the videos, where is the video content? Basically the video content is stored on the hosting, and Udemy had bought that hosting or using their own servers. Now at our level of website, small business website, we cannot have afford to maintain our own servers, so we can just buy a web hosting from a web hosting company. And which hosting company I recommend is bluehost.com, and the second one is hostgator.com. Now both of these companies are just owned by a single group. And here you can see this is the HostGator website, and this is the Bluehost website. Now why I recommend Bluehost at first? Because we will be using WordPress to create websites, and this web hosting is recommended by WordPress itself. So this is the best choice. If you want to get the best for your customers, then Bluehost is best. And if you want to get it at affordable price, what you can do is you can just type in webifiedhub.com/Bluehost, and you will be getting this WordPress web hosting at really affordable price. You will get a free domain name as well from them. You will get this awesome web hosting just starting from $2.95 per month, and free domain name, free SSL certificate, and 24/7 live chat support, which is not provided by any of the web hosting at this quality level. Now just click on get started now to get their hosting plan. Select their hosting plan. what I recommend is this plus plan. Just go with this one, and here just enter website name and click next. Now enter your information here, select a term plan here, select the add-ons. Here you are saving 64%, it's 64% off. Enter your credit card, debit card, or click on more payment options and you can pay with PayPal. Select yes and click on submit. Here you go, you have bought the hosting, and then you will have to enter the passwords. You will have to select the passwords, and then you would be given a admin panel. And here is the admin panel. Here you can see this is the admin panel you would also be getting, and I will be just going to my sites, and here you go. Here you can see this is the admin panel. Here all your websites are stored, and from here you can access all your websites. In the second web hosting is hostgator.com. You can just go to webifydhub.com/hostgator to get this web hosting. Just go there and you can just get this web hosting, and from here this is starting from 2.75, whether the other one was starting from 2.95, and just click on buy now. And enter your details, all the details here, and here you can add Khadeen 64, and here you can see this promo code is enabled, and you accept $250, you are just paying $98. So that is the discount you can get with this promo code, which is Khadeen 64, and then you can just add all your details here. This is for 36 months. You would just have to pay $105 for 3 years. So if you want to get something affordable, then this is the best web hosting. And after just buying this web hosting, just go to their admin panel, and after that we'll just proceed to create the website. So after you have talked about the best web hosting for your WordPress website, now we'll be heading on to the WordPress theme. Now there is a problem, like if you are a WordPress developer, to create each type of website you have to read the complete documentation for each WordPress theme. You will find errors, you will get a lot errors, and you will get a lot other features, new features. So there is a lot problem understanding each theme, but the problem is solved because I have brought a theme which you can use for any type of website. But this is not a theme like Astra or Ocean WP, which is a basic WordPress theme and you have to design each website. But this WordPress theme has all-in-one demos. This WordPress theme has demo for each type of website, and it's constantly updating. Now other than after advertising this WordPress theme, I'll tell you how to get this WordPress theme. If you want to get their free version, you will have to go to webifydhub.com/Rishi, and if you want to get their pro version, you will have to go to Rishi Pro. Okay, so first of all, let's just visit their starter sites, see what sites they are offering, what types of the demos they are offering, and how you can get this WordPress theme. So we'll just go to starter sites. So here you can see there are 75 plus demos. This is compatible with WordPress, and you will see how easy it is to build websites with this WordPress theme. So here we are at all, and you can see you have newspaper, hospital, SEO expert, shipping company, photography, Medicare, a web agency, author, barber shop, pet care, digital agency, minimal agency, SEO agency, massage center, marketing agency, life coach, and a lot other WordPress themes, demos, and the list goes on and on and on and on and on, and you can just check this. So you can just create this all these websites with simple tutorial after watching a simple 15-minute tutorial, which is after in the this tutorial after this lecture in this video, in this course. And with that lecture you can just create any type of website with the same techniques, with the same tutorial, and what you have to do, the thing that changes is the demo and the process is the same. Okay, So here you can see there are a lot demos, and you can just check them out by going to the link. And now we'll check their pro version. They also have a pro version, and I recommend you using pro version. So the pro version is basically for first of all, it's personal for creating just one website, then professional for creating 5 websites, and if you are a freelancer, then I would recommend you going with this one, $149, and you have all Rishi Pro features, you have pro extensions, and unlimited site license. And if you are really serious about your business, then lifetime is best, because just for $299 you just have to pay one time and you will get all the features for lifetime, and you don't have to pay a single penny for any WordPress theme in future, and that's all your complete WordPress theme is booked. Okay, so to get this WordPress theme, we'll just go to the Rishi website, and to get the free version you just have to click on download Rishi for free, and here you just have to add your email address and just have to download it. And here you can see your purchase is complete. You are just given a license key which would be emailed to you, and you can see the invoice and all that. To download this WordPress theme you just have to click on this one, and you can easily download the Rishi WordPress theme. And the pro version, to get the pro version, just go to this one, just click on buy now, and you just have to do the payment. And after buying this WordPress theme, as I have already bought it, so I'll just go to account, my account. So here you can see I have a Rishi Pro WordPress theme. You just have to, after buying it, just go to view details and downloads, and from here you can just download the Rishi Pro WordPress theme. From here just download the Rishi Pro WordPress theme, and that's all. And then I'll tell you how to upload it and do all that. So this is all about Rishi Pro WordPress theme. You have complete documentation, video tutorials, and testimonials. And best thing, my YouTube channel is featured with a lot Rishi tutorials, so you can just visit out my YouTube channel as well. So that's all about the WordPress theme. Now after buying the WordPress theme, after getting all that, we'll go to WordPress and we'll just install the theme, and we'll create the business website with this WordPress theme and Bluehost web hosting. So after we have bought the WordPress theme, we have just bought the hosting, downloaded the WordPress theme. Now is the time to create the website. Now in this simple one tutorial, I will be teaching you that how you can create multiple websites, like how you can create restaurant website, e-commerce website, or barbershop website, and a portfolio website, a construction company website, real estate website, or a lot kind of websites in this simple tutorial. And I hope so this would be almost a 10 to 15 minutes tutorial. Okay, so how to do it? After you have just bought the hosting, now just log into your hosting, and you have this website, and I have named this website as website. You can name it of your choice, and after doing that, just click on login with WordPress. Now after going to login with WordPress, now here is your WordPress dashboard. Now we'll see how our website is looking right now. So that's how our website is looking right now, and we just have to change it to any type of website. Let's suppose we want to create a construction company website, so we'll convert it to that, or we'll just see how it works. Okay, so after doing that, what you have to do is you just have to go to themes. After going to themes, just click on add new, click on upload, just go to choose files, and just go to the theme file, and this is the theme file. Now I'll just click on it and just install it, and it would take some time to install the WordPress theme. So here you can see I have already installed the WordPress theme, so it's asking me to replace a current with uploaded. So I'll just click replace current with uploaded, and I'll just click on activate. Okay, So now my Rishi theme has been activated. Okay, now here I'll just go to website and I'll see how my website is looking right now. So that's how my website is looking right now. Now it's asking me to activate Rishi companion. Okay, so I'll just click on activate Rishi companion. So a companion has been activated, and now is the time to just import the website. Okay, so I'll just go to starter sites, click on activate Rishi starter templates, and now from here you have to select a template. Now it's on you. You want to create a hospital website, newspaper website, SEO expert, or any type of website. So now there are two options for you. First one is pro and second one is free. There are a lot free themes, so if you want to go with free, you just have to select free from here and you will just get free versions. Okay, and installing free is just easy. You just have to go with it and that's all. But if you want to go with the premium one, let me just show you this premium one. Then what you have to do is, I'll just select the premium one. Sorry, with free one you just have to click on import. Oh, I'll just go back. I'll just select free. First of all, let me just show you what free is all about. So just click on this one and just click on import complete site, and you just have to click on import. Okay, and if you don't want to do that, what you have to do is you just have to go back. I'll select a premium theme, sorry, demo. And now first of all it's asking you to get a pro. So what you have to do is, on the Rishi website, Rishi theme, or you can just go to webifydhub.com/Rishi Pro to get special discount, which is a 10% special discount. And just go to this pro, just buy any one of them. After buying, just go to account and click on view license. So this is a Rishi license, and manage from here you can just get the key. I'll not show you the key for right now because it's private. And now I'll just click on view downloads, and here you can see Rishi Pro. So you have to download this Rishi Pro, and after downloading this Rishi Pro, just go to plugins and add new. So after clicking on upload plugin, just click on choose file and upload that Rishi Pro file. Okay, so where is the Rishi Pro file? So this is Rishi Pro 1.1.2. so I'll just click on install now. And after installing it, click on activate. It's activated. Now you have to enter the license key here. Just go there, copy the license key. This one is license key. Go there, paste the license key and click on save change. So here you can see it has been activated on my website now, and now I can use Rishi Pro. Okay, so I'll just go back to starter sites, go to browse Rishi starter templates, and from here I can choose any website of them and just use it for my business. Okay, so first of all I'll be creating one website, and then I'll show you that how you can use other website templates. Okay, so let's see which one suits the best, and I'll check this one, not this one. So just check with me and tell me which one is best. But we'll see. So we'll select this one, this consulting. Okay, this seems pretty dynamic, and this one is pro. I'll just click on import complete site, and skip and import. So it would import the complete website within a matter of few seconds. And after that, I'll be sharing with you that how you can customize it, and I'll tell you that how you can just get tutorials on other templates, on each template, how you can get tutorial for each template, and how you can get guide for each template there. Now the website has been imported successfully, so I will click on view site, and so here you can see the website has been imported successfully. Now we'll click on view site and we'll check how our website is looking right now. So here you can see we have a pre-made website now. So this is not the case for this demo only, but this is same for all the demos. You just have to follow the same process and you can just create the complete website using this process. Now with all the websites we would have to repeat the same thing, would have to change this one. And basically I don't recommend you changing these pictures and these backgrounds and these colors, because this website is this demo is designed by professional developers, professional designers. When you try to no matter how experienced designer you are, but when you try to play around with these things, then it got messed up and it looks a lot unprofessional. Now you can see it looks a lot professional, and what we can do is with minimal efforts we can just change there the website buttons. We can change the text and that's all, and we can change a bit of pictures with the same design, and that's all. Okay, and how to do that I'll tell you. First of all, we'll change this header, we'll change these social icons and all that. Then we'll change the footer, this button and all these, and then we'll change the inside pages. Okay, so first of all, to change the header and footer, what you would have to do is you just have to go to customize, and there we'll just change the branding of the site. First of all, just go to this logo section, select the logo, click on select files, just go where your logo is, upload the logo, and logo should be 300 by 105 pixels, or something around 300. Okay, so I'll just select it. So here you can see logo has been uploaded. We have these pages. Call us, you just have to change call us to enter tell and your phone number. Then okay, enter this, and after adding the call us button, here you have to enter your own address, your own email, and your own so this is my address because I'm in a village. Okay, so here khadeen@webifiedhub.com, mail to khadeen@webifiedhub.com. Then again tell, and you have to change the phone number with the same technique. Okay, and to change these icons, you can add or remove the icons, but you cannot change the links. I'll tell you how to change that. First of all, let me just tell you, from here you can add YouTube as well. You can add phone, Telegram, WhatsApp. Let's add WhatsApp also. So you can see WhatsApp is also added. Now we'll go back, we'll go to social networks, and here we can add Facebook page links, Twitter link, and all these links. Okay, so after adding them, now we'll play around with the footer because we are done with the header. We don't want to change these things. If you want, you can change the menu as well. From here you can change the menu, but I won't recommend you changing the menu because let it be as it is. As I told you before, it is designed by professionals and we don't have to just worry about this. Okay, so now we are there, and there we would have to change this picture first. Click on replace, go to open media library, select this one, click select, and it's selected. And now we would have to change this text. Just click there and we can just change the caption and text here. Okay, and to change the contact details, go there, and the same process, you have to change the email and that, and social icons, the same process. And at the end here you have to copyright the website. Okay, and accept theme author. Here you have to enter the company name. I'll enter Webified Hub, powered by Webified Hub, and enter the website link and click enter and just update it. And that's how easy it is to design the website. And now we have done with footer and header, and now we'll deal with the insider stuff. So here you go. Now I'll just click on edit with Elementor, and now it's loading. And now we will play around with the inside pages. Okay, so how to play around with them? I don't recommend you doing a lot advanced stuff. You want to change background image, just click on section and style, go to style and this one. And one thing which I strongly recommend is just go to youtube.com and search for Elementor tutorial. And here you will see 11 minutes 28 minutes Elementor tutorial, and must watch one of these Elementor tutorial to just get the basics of the Elementor. Okay, so here you can see these are the pictures. You can upload the pictures of your choice, but here you can see you should be using a professional graphic designer tool to do that. So if you want to design a professional graphics, in productivity hacks section I have added that one also, so you can just check there. And now here you just have to change the text. To change the button, just click on button, and from here you can just change the link and text as well. Just change the link to the quote page, contact page. Here just add tell +923170887540. View our work is work. Okay, and then here you can just change the video link, enter the video link you want, copy the video link and paste it here. Like let's suppose I want to embed one of my latest video here, so I'll copy this one, copy link address, I'll go there, I'll paste it, and in styles you can play around with their style, and here you can add image overlay if you want. I'll add this one next. So here this is added, or you can add any other image overlay. It's basically on you, it's solely on you. You can just add of your choice, then you can change the text, more about the company, play around with buttons, play around with these text and buttons, all these things. You just have to click on it and just change it. This is all about this pencil icon, and you can just play around with them. And this one, now this form, what about this form? This is pretty dynamic. Now when someone fills this form and click on send message, what would happen is this form would be sent on the email on which you registered your WordPress website. Okay, then your team section, you can just redirect this page to the team page. That's how easy it is. You have to play around with all these buttons and all that. And at the end here, if you want to change them, you can just change the title and description and the subheadings. and then that's all, and just click on update. And with the same process, you have to change the about page, you have to play around with the services page, work page, team page, testimonials page, and contact page, and that's all. And after that, that's all, your website is completed and your website is ready to be delivered. But before that, now the website basics are completed. You have basically completed the website. You have added the logos and all that text, you have added the about text, you have added the testimonials, you have added the contact page. And after doing all that, what you have to do is, before delivering, we'll be doing some changes in it, we'll be doing some optimizations in it, and after that your website is good to deliver. Just check it, just check the website, how much it took. It took about 15 to 20 minutes, and you have designed a website which is worth almost $200. You can easily charge $200 for this website, and it just took 15 to 20 minutes, but clients doesn't know that. Okay, so we are done with this tutorial, and now in other lectures we'll be talking about some optimization tips, and then we'll be heading around to the finding clients and some productivity hacks. That's all about the video, and see you in the next lecture. Now you are familiar with Rishi WordPress theme as well as Elementor, and you can create a website using Rishi and WordPress and Elementor easily. But what if you can add some dynamic widgets to your website very easily, like these dynamic post, portfolio of drag and drop forms, login buttons, slides, nav menus, animated headlines, price tables, and call to actions, carousels, and a lot other widgets. And one more thing, that if you can add some pre-made templates, like let me just go click on add button and just templates. So here you can see, so if you can add these templates to your websites, these pre-made templates to your website for archives, for contact forms, for contact pages, and some template pages, and also a lot other beautiful templates and designs to your website very easily. Right now this is also available in Elementor, but this is in Elementor free version. So to get all that, you would have to buy Elementor Pro. Now I would strongly recommend you using Elementor Pro if you are professional and you are charging $150 to $200 or to $300 or more, then you should be using Elementor Pro. Why? Let me just show you. Just go to webifiedhub.com/Elementor Pro, or you can just go to the file attached below, where you can just get all the links to all the tools. So just go there and I'll show you what is Elementor Pro. So here is Elementor Pro. You have two options, cloud, website, and plugin. Just go to plugin, and from here you can just buy one of their plan and you would be getting all the features. Just click on buy now. They have different plans: expert plan, studio plan, agency plan with 1000 websites, and you would be charged just $1,000 $1 per website. Okay, then just enter your details here, click on create account, and after creating account, it would take some time. Now it's asking for personal details. Just add the details here, then continue, and then you would have to pay with PayPal or credit card, debit card, and you would be given Elementor Pro. You can just upload it on your website and you can use Elementor Pro. Now Elementor Pro is a lot easy to use. You would have a lot customization options, and if we'll talk about their pricing plans are a lot awesome. You can see for $49 one website, and here you will get for $1,000 you will get 1000 websites, and for $500 you will get 100 websites. And this plan is awesome if you are looking to scale your business as an agency business. Now you are familiar with Rishi WordPress theme as well as Elementor, and you can create a website using Rishi and WordPress and Elementor easily. But what if you can add some dynamic widgets to your website very easily, like these dynamic post, portfolio of drag and drop forms, login buttons, slides, nav menus, animated headlines, price tables and call to actions, carousels, and a lot other widgets. And one more thing, that if you can add some pre-made templates, like let me just go click on add button and just templates. So here you can see, so if you can add these templates to your websites, these pre-made templates to your website for archives, for contact forms, for contact pages, and some template pages, and also a lot other beautiful templates and designs to your website very easily. Right now this is also available in Elementor, but this is in Elementor free version. So to get all that, you would have to buy Elementor Pro. Now I would strongly recommend you using Elementor Pro if you are professional and you are charging 150 to 200 or to $300 or more, then you should be using Elementor Pro. Why? Let me just show you. Just go to webifiedhub.com/elementor pro, or you can just go to the file attached below, of where you can just get all the links to all the tools. So just go there and I'll show you what is Elementor Pro. So here is Elementor Pro. You have two options, cloud, website, and plugin. Just go to plugin, and from here you can just buy one of their plan and you would be getting all the features. Just click on buy now. They have different plans: expert plan, studio plan, agency plan with 1,000 websites, and you would be charged just $1,000 per website. Okay, then just enter your details here, click on create account, and after creating account, it would take some time. Now it's asking for personal details. Just uh, add the details here, then continue, and then you would have to pay with PayPal or credit card, debit card, and you would be given Elementor Pro. You can just upload it on your website and you can use Elementor Pro. Now Elementor Pro is a lot easy to use. You would have a lot customization options, and if we'll talk about their pricing plans are a lot awesome. You can see for $49 one website, and here you'll get for $1,000 you will get 1,000 websites, and for $500 you will get 100 websites. And this plan is awesome if you are looking to scale your business as an agency business. Now everything important is done and one thing is left, which is it is the most crucial part and most important part, and you would be thinking you would need technical knowledge to do that, and that is adding your website to Google search, adding your website to Google Analytics, and adding and connecting analytics with your Google website. Okay, so that's never a rocket science when you are using WordPress and when you are having this course, because we'll be making it easy also. We'll just need one plugin and we can do it all. So we'll just go to plugins, click on add new, and here we'll have to search for Google Site Kit. Okay, so here we have Sitekit by Google. We will have to install it. After installing it, click on activate. And whether you are creating a blog, you can also integrate AdSense. You can integrate anything, any Google service with your website using Google Sitekit. Just click on start setup, and here you go. Just select this one, Click on sign in with Google. Just select the email account you want to connect with your website. Just click on continue. Now click verify. It may take some time. Now click on allow. Again click setup. Now we are setting up search console. Click next. And here you go. We are almost done with Google Analytics as well. Set up new account. khadeenakbar.com account is Khadeen Akbar. Create account. And again we'll have to sign in. Check all that. Again click continue. And here I have also received the notification that someone got access to my Gmail account. This is no one but my website itself. Now I would have to sign up. Here just select the region. I'll select my region, which is Pakistan, and just go below I accept. Go to my dashboard, and here you go. Our analytics, our website, our analytics as well as Google Search Console is connected. And if you have blog, you can also connect your Google AdSense, but we don't have Google AdSense right now, so we can't connect it. Our page speed insights is also connected, and let me show you how it looks like on other website, because this website don't have data. So this is one of my client's website, and here you can see this is how it looks, and this is how easy to use it is. So you just have to go to your dashboard, and here you can see you first of all your analytics, how many visitors, from which location, which devices, and then you have these total clicks and all that. Then you have these top searches for your site, and then you have these pages sorted by the page visits and page views, and then you can also connect AdSense to it. And here page speed insights is just preparing the data, and data will be available soon. And this is how easy it is, and you can add more products to it if you want, more Google products to it if you want. And now your website has been submitted to Google, and you can just easily use it. In this lecture, I am going to share with you that how you can add interactive sliders to your website. Like, we have used Elementor, and there we can add banners, we can add sliders. There are a lot of options. We have pre-made things. But in this lecture, I'm going to talk about something really different, like adding some premium kind of sliders with premium type of animations, and a lot advanced options, because when you are a freelancer, or if you have on your own website, you have a lot demand of those kind of sliders. Like, you need something interactive with animations, etc, etc. So to do that, we'll need a third-party plugin. So what we'll do is we'll have to search for Depictor. This is the plugin. So we'll just go to their website. We'll be using this plugin to create that kind of sliders, a lot awesome sliders. So from here you can just download that plugin. Click on download, and this plugin would be downloaded. And we can also go to their templates. Here in templates, Here you can see we have a lot of the pre-made templates. We can use custom templates as well from scratch, but here you can see we have a lot templates. Like let's suppose I like this template or this template. Let's suppose I like this template. So I'll just click on this template and this template will open up for me, and you can see how interactive these templates are, like with animations and with graphs, with photos, with text. And here when someone will click, these are the cubes and like a lot awesome kind of animations you can just add. But this is not what you can do with Elementor doesn't allow it. Without extensions you don't have these kind of features. These are kind of extraordinary features in Elementor, and here you will be adding all these kind of interactive animations and banners for free. So when your plugin is downloaded, what you have to do is you just have to go to your website and just go to your website's dashboard. And after going to your website's dashboard, you just have to go to plugins, add new plugin. You can just upload the downloaded plugin. Oh, let me just or what you can do is you can just search for depictor here. So here is the depictor slider. So I'll just click on install now, and it would get installed, and now you just have to activate it, and within a few seconds it would be activated. So after it is installed, here you can see you have a separate button here for depictor at bottom. So we'll just click on this button on bottom. And from here we can just create awesome sliders for free. You don't have to pay anything. The complete plugin is for free. And here you have two options: create a slider or import a slider. If you want to import any slider, you have pre-made slider, so you can import it. Or if you want to create a new slider, you just have to create a slider. After that, you have a lot of the templates. You can just use these templates, or you also have option of creating a blank slider. Like I won't recommend you to use a blank slider if you aren't in design, you don't know about anything about design. And then this option is not for you. Why? Because there are a lot design needs that needs to be done. If you are familiar with Figma type of stuff, some design softwares, then you can use this. But if you are not familiar with these kind of softwares, then you can just use the templates and edit them. And in this lecture I'll show you that how you can select a template, import it and edit it, and then fix it into your website. So first of all, you have to look for a slider suitable for your business. There are a lot kind of sliders, and you have categories as well. There are sliders for business, for services as well. So I'll just look for a slider that is related to my website, and then I'll just select it, and then I'll just import it. So I think this one is good, so we can just go with this one. You can just preview it. This slider is loading. So this is the slider, and these are all the animations in this slider, and this is all about this slider. So I will just import it, and we'll see how to just change the things in it, how to deal with it, how to change the text, how to change the animations, and how to add some of your own objects. So I'll just click on import, and it is importing the templates. It has started importing the templates, and it would take a few seconds to import the templates. And after the template is imported, the depictor editor would be loaded. So it's getting loaded, and here you go. Welcome to Depictor. So here you have a complete tutorial by Depictor as well, like how to create the sliders. You can watch this tutorial, or if you don't want, you can skip it. Now here you can see this is a lot easy to use. This slider is a lot easy to use. You just have to make a few changes, and that's all. So first of all, if you want to change the slides here, you have all the slides, so you can just click on next slide, previous slide, previous slide, and you can just switch the slides. And here you have the content area. I'm just telling you about the basic things first, and then we'll just go on to the editing. From here you can see how it looks on tablet, how it looks on mobile, and here the content area border is the border in which like the visible thing is like occurring. So on tablet, here you can see this is the border for tablet, so any content which is inside the border will be shown on tablets. Then on desktop, any content that is inside that like border, it would be shown. Okay, so if you don't if you are not able to get the full the full preview, so you can just make your like Chrome size zoom a little in minus, in negative, and it would just make the things bigger or smaller for you, wider for you. Okay, so now here you have some changes to make. First of all, if you want to change the text, you just have to click on the text and you can just change the text like 1101 if you want to change anything. And then here you have the fonts. From here you can just change the fonts, and from here you can just change their like weight as well. And then you also have the size, you have the font color. Like if I want it in blue or purple, I can do it as well, but again I want it in this color, so I'll just select this color. Then you have the text shadow, background color as well. If you want a background color for it, you also have the settings for it. And then in options section, you have some options like how it would look on if you want to hide it on tablet, desktop, or mobile. Then you have, if you want to link it to some link, like when someone will click on this specific text, where they will link like where the visitor will be landed, and then when someone hovers on it, what should happen. So to do that, you would have to enable the hover, and when someone will hover on it, let's say the opacity should be decreased, so I'll just make it 100, and enable hover animation. So you can just enable hover animation, so like it's sign in, and when someone will hover on it, like an animation will occur. Okay, so then you have these animation section. From here you can just when a website would load, what should be the animation, and when there is next slide, what should be the animation, you can just select the animations. So with this, all the text, with all the context, this is the same. And if you want to shift it somewhere, you just have to click on it, and you just have to drag and drop it. Like I want it here, so I can do it, like it's on me. And then here the second text, if you want to change it, you can change it as well. This is the button. So this button is like has options, and it has design options. So if you want to change all the design options, you are good to go. You can just change these options. And then you have this background. If you want to change the background as well, you can just change the background. It's a fill color, so if you want to make it red, you can make it red, or if you want to make it white, you can just make it white. And then you if you want to make the background blur, you can blur it. It's on photos, like it's, if it's a white color, so whether it is blurred or not, it would be the same. Then let's suppose if you want to change this image, you have a lot of image options. You have this stock photos, a lot of the stock photos. Then you have my photos section as well, from where you can just upload your own photos. Like let's suppose from stock photos you want to change this image. So in business and work, we'll find some kind of photo. Let's suppose I want to replace this image with this image. So what I'll do is I'll just go there and I'll just put it on this one, and here you go, the image has been changed. Then you have double click on it if you want to change its dimensions, and then click somewhere and it will work for you. Then as our website is for oil and refinery kind of stuff, so I'll just search for oil kind of things. So here you can see here's an oil plant picture, so I'll just add this picture here, and this picture here. So it would seem like that kind of business, because we have to integrate these slides in that website. So then we have this text. You can just change this text if you want to change its size. From here you can just let's make it 18 pixels, so its size would be changed. If you want to make it small, if you want to make it large, you can do it. And then in options section, again you can just link it anywhere. Like I'll just link it to my website, so when someone will click on it, it would be linked on my website. Okay, then you again you can just preview it on tablets. You can just see how it works. Then also you can just play the animations, how the animations are working, and you can just also change the animations. So you can just change the number of name of the slides as well. Then you just have to go to the next slide, and again you have, if you want to change the pictures, you can just change the pictures. If you want to change the text, you can change the text as well. I'll just do it, and it's a lot easy to use. If you will use it 2 to 3 times, you will be a lot familiar with this. Then these pictures, so I'll change these pictures as well. So here you go, and the pictures has been changed. So this is all about these slides. Then after that you have this text section. Here in this text section you can just add the text like from scratch and just design it, or you have also design groups, design buckets, which you can use. Like let's suppose I'll delete this one and I just want to add this design, so I'll just copy this and just paste it here. So here you can see, and I can also make it a little bigger, and the text can also be a bit bigger. And then we can also just increase its width. So I'll make it 100%. So it's 100% to this box, and then whenever I'll just increase the box, the width would also be increased. So oil and refinery website. And if you want to change its size, you can also change its size. And then this line height, if you want to make distance between the lines. These are all the design concepts. If you know about these design concepts, then it would be a lot easy for you. And here, that's how you can just change the things. And if you think something bad happened and you want to undo it, you have this undo button and you can just undo the stuff. But I don't want to undo the stuff. Then you have this video section. If you want to add some videos to your animation, you can also add kind of videos in background or in the top. You can also add videos in the top. If you have any YouTube video or Vimeo video, you can also add it. Just click on the YouTube video, and here you go, and you have to just add the video link, and it would be added here. Okay, and then you can just drag and drop the video anywhere you want, and the video will be dragged and dropped. And then you have a lot stock videos. You can also use these stock videos. Then you have shapes and vectors, so you can just also use the different shapes. And you also have these vector kind of things, you have stock vectors where you have squares, shapes, frames, rectangles, circles. So you can also use these vectors in your website, like this one, football. You can just add it, and you can just play around with it, make it small, make it bigger. Then you have my vector section where you can upload the vectors of yours as well. So these are some of the vectors. This oil vector, so I'll just add it here. Like you can just add these kind of vectors as well in your website. Like let's add it here. So that's how you can just play around with it. And then you have this button section. You can also add new buttons. Like you have different types of buttons, so you can select any button and just add it in your website. And I just added 2 accidentally, so you can just add it. Then you have options like for editing, for text, etc. The editing, the styling options, the design options are same for text, buttons, headings, paragraphs, all the stuff. And the options here on options section, you have like where you want to link it, what should be the element name, and the text can be edited from this section, I think. Not from this section, but yes, from here we can just easily edit the text, and if you want to delete it, we can delete it. And then you have this control section. If you want to add any controls, you can just add the controls into the slides, like for the animation kind of stuff, like to move switch from one animation to any other. But we already have a pre-made control, so we can just use this control. But if you want to switch it, you can add any other control like this one. It mainly depends on you what kind of control you are looking for. Then you have this option section, and then it's hover edits, what should be the arrow color, what should be the background color, and then the animations, what should be its animation. So for each product like this one or this image, there are animations, so you can just add animations. What should be the animation for each product. But for the product for the things in bulk, there are also animation options, and it is what we'll discuss in here in options section for the slides. So here you can see we added two options. So when someone will click on this one, they will just be switched, and they will just go back to the to another slide. But we don't want it, so what we'll do is we'll just go back to slide section first, and we'll just remove these unnecessary controls. And again, we'll just go to options, back to settings. So here you have few general settings like slider name, then slider, what should be the slider slug, like this is like after the website, what should be the slug, and then what should be the layout. You can just select the layout of the slide. If you will select the full screen, it should be appearing on full screen. Then you have this full width, it would be in its full width. And then you have a lot other options like background color. You can also select the background color and a lot other settings. Then you have this navigation kind of thing, like on mobile, if you want like a swipe navigation, touch swipe gesture, like when someone will on mobile will swipe, it should do like it should go. And then you have this auto slides. You can auto slideshow, enable auto slideshow as well. Then when someone will switch the mouse wheel, if you want to just use it as well, like after when someone will roll in the mouse wheel, it should like switch the slides. So you just can play around with these. And then you have this sliding animation. So what kind of animations do you want? Like this cube, we have viewed this cube animation in previous minutes where we just checked the templates. So let's suppose now when we'll just like click on the next slide, it would turn in the form of the cube. Okay, if we'll select any other like mask, it would like scroll or move to next slide within mask animations. So when I'll just click on this one, so these are the kind of masks. And then you have a transform as well, so you can also use this transform slider slide animations. I'll just click on this one, and here you can see these are the transform slide animations. Then you have loading options. If you want to add a preloader into your animations, you can add a preloader. Like if you want to add any other preloader, you can add it. It's on you. It's basically completely on you if you want to add a preloader or not. If you want to add it, you can just add it. Okay, then you have these advanced settings. Here you can just add the CSS, custom CSS kind of stuffs and styles. And then you just have to click on publish, click on publish changes, and then you can also preview this slide. And here you have the short code, and what you have to do is you just have to copy the short code, or like you have these two short codes. You just have to copy a short code, and you just have to go to your website. I'll just go to my website, and you just have to put where you want to put it. Okay, put this short code where you want to want slider to appear. So I want to just replace this banner with the slider. So I'll just go to click on edit with Elementor. From here, by the way, you can also preview this slider, how it looks on desktop, how it looks on tablet, and how it looks on mobile. Okay, and here we are. So it's asking to recreate the kit. So I'll just recreate the kit in a few seconds. Just click on save changes, and again we'll just reload it and we'll see if it loads correctly. So the Elementor editor is loading. And here you go, it got loaded. So here we have the banner. So what we can do is we can just delete this banner, or we can add a new template above it, a new section above it, or we can just use this one. Yes, this section. I think there's a problem with it, so we'll just go here, add, and we can just put this one on the top. Here we go, this is on the top, and now here we just have to search for depictor slider. We just have to add it, select the slider. This was the modern modern architecture one, and one thing you have to do is you just have to click on this one. Sorry, yeah, you just have to select this, go to navigator and just select this section, and you just have to make it full width. So when it is full width, and make it default, and the height should be default, and the overflow should be default, and now here you go. So you have this slider, and this slider is working fine with your website. Then you can just delete this one, and here you can see the text is not loading well. We'll see why it isn't loading well. So we'll just update it and we'll see if it's working on our website. So here you go, we are done with this, and we also have the slider. So if you want to edit the slider, you can just edit the slider from here, and we'll just preview our website, how our website looks now with the slider. So when the slider will load, here you can see we have the loader, and we have everything working fine here. It wasn't working fine there because of some conflicts with Elementor maybe. And here you can see everything is working fine. When we'll click on this one, we have the loading animations, 1, 2, 3. We have the completely fine and working animations. So I think this is more interactive than the one which was before, and you can just use these kind of sliders to make your website more interactive. But yes, if it works fine. If you want to use it, you can use it, and it's a great, awesome plugin, a free plugin. So you can use this plugin, and this plugin would benefit you a lot. So that was all about this lecture. See you in next. In this lecture, we'll be enabling a dark mode on our website. We'll learn that how to enable dark mode on our website, how it works, and how to do it in backend and front end of our website. So what is dark mode? If you don't know, let's just go to google.com and let me just tell you. Right now here you can see there's dark mode on Google, but when I'll go to settings and I'll just enable the disable the dark mode, here you can see the Google is white. So if you want your website to do the similar thing, so I'll tell you that how to do it. Okay, so first of all, you just have to go to the dashboard of your website, WordPress dashboard of your website, and after going to WordPress dashboard of your website, you just have to go to plugins and click on add new, and after clicking on add new, and here I'll just click on add new again. So here you just have to search for WP dark mode. So you will get the plugin, this one, WP dark mode, which has 10,000 plus installations and 238 reviews, and 3 days ago it was updated. So I'll just click on install now, and after installing it, I can just activate this plugin. Okay, so after this plugin is activated, here we are on the WP dark mode settings. So first of all, we'll just go to general settings. So here you can see you can enable dark mode on front end. Front end is basically the front end of the website.
Then the backend is basically this admin dashboard. Then enable OS aware dark mode means if your website, your OS like operating system like Android, Windows have enabled a dark mode on itself by default, then website will also be opened in dark mode. Then you have to save the changes. And basically this is the free version we are using, and we can access all that in free version. Like let's suppose I'll just click on dark mode, and dark mode would be enabled. And here you can see now we have this dark mode button, and dark mode is enabled on our website. But if I'll click on this one, the light mode will be enabled, and when I'll click on this one, dark mode would be enabled. So this is all for free. Using the free plugin, you don't need to pay anything, but there are a lot of settings that you need to pay for. You need the pro version to use, like this one, make dark mode default. So when I'll turn it on, we can make it a default. But this one, time-based dark mode, like from 5 p.m. to 5 a.m. it should be dark mode, or sunset mode. So it would detect the client's time zone, and on the sunset the dark mode will be enabled. So those are the things that you need the pro version for. To get the pro version, what you just have to do is you just have to go to webifiedhub.com/wp dark mode, and after typing it in, you just have to click on you just have to go to this website, and here you go. This is the dark mode website. To get this is the website. So from here you can just get the dark mode pro. You can also test the demo, try the demo live, but like if you want to do it, you can just select the product, just click on try live demo, then dark mode with Elementor, Gutenberg or WooCommerce, and here you just have to add your email address and the demo link will be sent to your email. But we just are here to buy it, so I'll just click on buy now. And here you can see this is the pricing. So you can get a pro version which is for 3 websites for $39, and for 5 sites it's $69, the ultimate version. So you can get any of these versions, but I have already bought it. You just have to click on buy now, and from here you can just buy this plugin. But I don't I can't buy it right now because I have already bought it. So I'll just go back to the WP pool website. Just click on login, and I'll just log in with my credentials. So here are my credentials, and I'll just click on login. And after going to the dashboard, so here we are on dashboard, and then I just have to go to this download section. And from here in download section, I'll just have to download this WP Dark Mode Premium. So I'll just click on download, and the WP Dark Mode Premium would be downloaded for me, and my licenses are available in this my licenses section. So I have one license for this this one license for this activation, so I can just use this license. But for that, first of all, I'll just have to go back to my website, and here I'll just go to plugins, click on add new, and it just I'll just click on upload plugin, click on choose files, and just go to downloads, and just this one WP Dark Mode Ultimate, and I'll just click on install now to install this plugin. So here you go, the plugin has been installed, and I'll just activate this one. I'll just enable the light mode as well because it seems more friendly to me. And here I have to add the license key that I have got in this account. Okay, so I'll just pause the video, and I'll just copy the license key and paste it there, and after activation I'll get back to you. So here you can see the license key has been activated. Now I'll again go to the WP Dark Mode settings. And here then we have this advanced settings, so I can enable this one. Then time-based dark mode if I want to enable it, but I'll have to turn it off, and then I can enable time-based dark mode like 5 p.m. to 6 a.m. It should be dark mode. And then sunset mode means automatically turn on the dark mode at sunset time on the client device time zone. So it turns on the dark mode when the sunset occurs on the client's device, on the user's device. So if you want to enable it, you can enable it. Then you have some color settings, like what kind of colors you want, if you want to use some color presets, like you have different dark mode colors. So if you want to use specific dark mode colors, then you can just use those color presets. Then you have switch settings, which kind of switch you are looking for, like which kind of switch you want to be shown on front end, and then where it should be, on left bottom, on right bottom. Or if you want any custom position, then enable call to action if you want to show the call to action or not. Then you have display switch in menu if you want to show switch in menu or not. Then you have to select the menu from here. Then you have this custom switch icon if you want any custom switch icon, and a lot other customization settings. So you can just play around with these settings as well. And then you have this include and excludes. So if you want to include or exclude any exclude any specific elements on which you don't want like dark mode to be applied, like all the objects with a CSS class, no mode, or no script, like you can add that a specific class or specific ID here, and on that specific ID or class the dark mode will not be available. And then you have some triggers if you want to exclude the dark mode. So you can just exclude all except. So this means exclude dark mode on all pages except these pages. You will select like this one, this one, this one, and this one. Like that's how you can select them. Then the same is with the post categories, tags, and all the things. So you can just change them. Then you have performance, and if you want to if you will enable the performance mode, JavaScript files would be delayed, and you will have some awesome performance as well. Then there you have accessibility settings. First of all, enable font size toggle if you want to add font size toggle as well. Then keyboard shortcuts to enable or disable dark mode. And then dynamic content mode, the note is below it. Please turn on this feature only if you have Ajax loaded dynamic content, like Ajax product filters. This is for WooCommerce stores. If you want it for these stores, if you have these stores, like you can just use these features. Then these are WooCommerce features, include or exclude on categories and products. Again is the same thing. Then you have image things. If you want low brightness of the images, you can do it. Then grayscale also is here. You can enable or disable the grayscale effect to images when dark mode is on. And then you can also add select an image from here, a light mode image, and then you can add its dark mode image as well. Then you have some video settings with same like the video photo settings. Then toggle dark mode and animation if you want to add any animation kind of thing, like what kind of toggle button you want. And then you have analytics and reporting as well, so you can just enable the analytics and reports as well. So now let's see, we have seen all these options, all these settings on the dark mode plugin. And then you have this social share, and here on social share, so here if you want to enable the social share inline button, then you can also just enable this button. Now this is our website with dark mode, and if you want to disable it, we can disable it as well. And the dark mode will be from 6 p.m. to 5 p.m. to 6 a.m. on default as well. And this is a great thing. If you want to use it, you can use this plugin. And I hope you like this lecture. And that's all about this lecture. See you next lecture. In this lecture, we'll be discussing about really important plugin and really dynamic plugin that will help you a lot in the customization and syncing data. The concept is that how you can sync your tables in your WordPress website with Google Sheets. Like what happens usually is you have, when you create tables on your website and you have to update the data. So what you have to do is, first of all, you have to update your data in here in sheets, like if you have a CRM or any kind of thing. I'm just showing you the demo, but you have the use cases. If you have any kind of this use case, you can use this plugin. So you have a table here, and you have to update first of all here in Google Sheets, and then you have to update it on website. But what if you just update the data here on Google Sheets, and the data automatically updates on this the tables on your WordPress website? Okay, so we'll be discussing regarding that. First of all, you have to go to your dashboard. Then what you have to do is you just have to go to plugins, click on add new, and here you have to search for WP Sheets Sync. And when you will search for it, you will get the Sheets to WP Table Live Sync plugin at the top. So you just have to install this plugin. Then click on activate it. So this is again basically the free version of this plugin. But if you want to get the premium version, again you just have to go to webifiedhub.com/sheets WP, and you will be directed to the website. Here from here you can just buy it, and again as I showed in previous lecture, you just have to go back to the main website, just log in and download the pro version, and you can just and the license key, and that's all. Okay, but in this specific lecture we will be using this Sheets plugin free version, but if anywhere pro version is required, we can use it. So here you can see with the pro version, first of all you will get the responsive tables, then a data caching feature, then link support, and then you also have table styles, and hide your Google Sheet column table on desktop or mobile screen, then hide rows, and also unlimited row sync. Okay, so these are all the pro features you can get with the pro version of this WP Table Sync. You can just go and buy it, and if we'll talk about its pricing is around, let's just go back. So its pricing is around $59 for 5 websites, $99 for 10 websites, and $119 for 50 websites. Okay, so what you have to do is you just have to go there, and from here you just have to go to dashboard, and here in dashboard you just have to click on create table. After clicking on create table, from here you will have to select the source. So you just have this Google spreadsheet, and here you just have to enter your sheet link. So first of all you just have to click on share in Google Sheets, then you have to select it anyone with link, then copy the link, done, and then go back to your website, paste the link, click on fetch data. It would fetch all the data for you. So here you can see you have all the data, then click on next. Then you have some options. If you want to enable these options, it's on you. Then these responsive style, link type, table style, table height, format cell, all these options are with pro version. But with free version you also have some options like swap bottom or elements. If you want to swap the bottom elements, you can do it. Swap filters, so you have a lot options. You can just play around with these options as well. Okay, after that you just have to click on next, and then if you want to enable that search bar and allow sorting, you can enable the search bar, you can allow the sorting as well, and then you can just disable this info block. You can just disable the number of entries as well. Then you have this table tools. These are all the premium tools. If you want to hide rows, hide cells, hide columns, like these borders. Then table caching, if you want to export the tables, you can also export these tables, but these are all with the pro version, but we are using the free version. Then click on save table. This is the table shortcode we got, and this is the table's name. Table name is GSWPTS table, and we can also rename it. but we won't. And then if you want to paste this table anywhere, you can just copy that short code and paste it there. But as we are using Elementor to create the website, so everything can be integrated with Elementor if it is in WordPress. So let's suppose in the contact page we want to add this table, so I'll just click on edit with Elementor and we'll just go to our contact page. And after going to our contact page here, what I will have to do is I'll have to add a new section. So I'll add a new section here, and here in new section I'll just search for sheets.
But even after searching, that widget is not available, and the reason is because we don't have the pro version. You will need pro version to use that widgets and a lot other pro features. But if you are with the free version, then you can use something like short codes and you can just paste it anywhere, and like you can just show that tables anywhere on the page. After searching, I couldn't find. You can just get the pro version, and you will also get a lot of the useful features that you can use in your website with pro version. And you can get the pro version with the same process that we did in the previous lectures, and you will have a lot widgets and options.
You can just copy that short code, and from here just search for short code, paste this short code here, and paste that short code, click on apply, and here you go, the table is live. So here you can see the table, and you can make it full width as well if you want, or if you want to make it boxed, you want to increase its size, you can just increase its size as well. After that you have to update it, and now here you can see this is the table on our website. And let me just show you how the table looks. So this is basically the table here. You can also customize the table, and here you can see. And one more thing, that you can only add 50 rows with the free version. If you have more than 50 rows, then you would need the premium version. Now let's just update this. New row, sample row, and sample industry. So we just added a new row here, and we'll check if it changes here or not. So we'll just reload it, and when you will click on next, here you can see the new row added, sample row, sample industry, here you can see. And then you can to verify if it works, so these rows are added. And now we'll again reload our website and we'll check if it works for us or not. Just go to next, so to verify if it works or not. Okay, so that's here we have just checked it. Now we'll just again reload it, and here we click on next, and here you can see. So this is working 100% fine for us, and it is working great. And you can just also use these kind of tables. You will just have to make changes in the Google Sheets, and the table would be updated here. And if you have any kind of pricing website, reviews website, so you can use that kind of features, you can use that kind of plugins. But I thought as a WordPress developer, you should be known to most of the plugins and features that are important to you, that I have used and that I am familiar of. So that was all about this lecture. See you next lecture. Till then, stay safe, take care.
In this lecture, you are going to learn that how you can do SEO of your website. By SEO, I mean on-page SEO, and I'll be telling you that how you can set up an SEO plugin, and then I'll tell you that how you can optimize your pages and post using that SEO plugin. By configuration, there are a lot of plugins available, but I have seen and used a plugin which requires no configuration. Will need no configuration, even will not need that much SEO knowledge to just set up this plugin, because we are going to use a really lightweight and fast plugin.
and we don't need any like configurations, and we don't need any technical programming or SEO knowledge to just configure that plugin. And even you don't need this lecture to configure that plugin. This lecture would be a bit short, but it would help you a lot, and the impact of this plugin is same as other plugins. But the thing is, this is simple, this is lightweight, only 80 kbs, and the other plugins are like with advanced UI, and you need to learn a lot to set up these plugins. So let's just get into the lecture and just configure it. And also, if you are not an pro SEO expert and you don't know the SEO stuff, then this plugin is best for you, for your clients as well. So how to do it? Here is their website, wpslimseo.com. From here you can just download this plugin for free, or this plugin doesn't have any blot, and this basically automates all the things. And you can just get more information about this plugin on this website, but we'll just be installing this plugin from the WordPress repository. Just go to plugins and click on add new, and here you just have to search for Slim SEO, and you will get that plugin. Here you go, Slim SEO plugin with 20,000 plus installations, and it has a 4 point something rating, and that's a great rating. I'll just click on install now, and within a few seconds it would get installed, because it's really lightweight plugin. So after this plugin is installed, I'll just click on activate, and the plugin would be activated. Now here you go, it just recommended me something, your RSS feeds show full text. So like it would guide you in each and everything if there is something to be corrected. Now I'll just click on save changes, and the changes are saved. Now here you go, this is the Slim SEO section, and you will be surprised that this plugin is based on just 3 sections. The free version of this plugin is based on just 3 section: features, code, and social. Here in features you can enable or disable features. I would recommend to enable all these features. Then you have code. You can, if you want to code any header, body, or footer code, you can insert these codes. And in social, you will have to add your Facebook image, your Twitter image, your Facebook app ID, and here you will have to add your Twitter profile. You can get Twitter app ID on Facebook app ID on Facebook developers and paste it here if you want to. And here in Facebook image, just go there, click on select files, and from here you can just add a picture. Let's say I want to add of mine, so I'll just add one of my pictures, and so that it would be displayed on Twitter. Like we can display different pictures on Twitter, the pictures we want to be displayed, and I'll just select it, and here you go, and then click on select image again, and I'll just click on select, and these images are selected, and just click on save changes. So this is all about configuration of this plugin. You don't need anything fancy. Now let me just tell you, like doing SEO of pages and post is similar. So I'll be doing SEO of a post. Just go to posts, go to all posts, and here let's say this blog post. Okay, so this is the blog post. I'll just click on edit, and the editor would be loaded, and I'll just go below, and here you can see this is the simple UI of this plugin. And here you will be doing SEO. First of all, meta title, it has automatically extracted the meta title, meta description. So but if you want to add custom meta title and description, you can add meta title and description here. Then you have this Facebook image option. Here you can add a image to be displayed on Facebook. So when you will share this post on Facebook, this image will be displayed, and you can select a Twitter image as well. And after that, you just have to click on update, and it would be updated. Same is the case with the pages. Just go to pages. I'll just go to all pages, and here I'll just click on edit. And after I'll click on edit, here you go, we have this simple 4 options, and you just have to fill in these options, and then you have to select if you want to hide this page from search results or you want to show it. Just untick it, and here you will have to add all details about your page, not all details, but meta title and description, and these are the things that are required. And after doing that, you just have to click on update, and basically you don't need to do SEO of your website, because it would automatically extract the meta description and meta title from your website. But if you want to add custom, then you can add custom meta description and custom meta title. So that is all about this plugin. This is how you can configure it. I think we didn't configure anything, we didn't did anything. It's that simple that you can do it by yourself as well. Then here are some features, so you can just enable or disable these features and information about these features. When you will hover over this question icon, you will get the information automatically generate canonical URLs to avoid duplicate content. So basically this SEO plugin has all the features that other plugins have, but this is automated, and you can say in each of the option there is something automatically. So you your robots are your meta robots are like done. Robots.txt file is generated, meta titles are generated, description is generated, then open graph, meta tags, then Twitter cards, canonical URL, sitemaps are generated, image alt text, and then breadcrumbs, auto redirection, RSS feed, schema, everything is there. So why to worry, because this is a simple plugin. You don't need any configuration options, and you can just set it all up. So I would recommend this plugin. This is the free version. In next lecture we'll also be covering its a pro version where you can play around with the schemas as well. But that was all about this lecture. See you next. In this lecture, we are going to talk about Slim SEO schema, which is a pro version of Slim SEO, which is an extension of Slim SEO where you can add schemas to your website. Now, what is schema? Let's just search for Webified Hub or on Google. So when I search for Webified Hub on Google, here you can see these stars, you can see these votes, and if you will search for, let's say, Amazon, so you can see here you can see these stars, these votes, and these tags below, and you get rich snippets like this one, and you get this Facebook type of things. So these are all created using Schema, which is an open source platform, schema.org, and we'll be using a Schema by Slim SEO to add these features to our website as well. Now, and it also helps Google to understand it better, and help you it helps Google to understand what type of content is yours, and what type of business is yours, and what type of website is yours. Now what you have to do is on the Slim SEO page you can get this Slim SEO Schema, which is a pro version of Slim SEO. Let's just go to pricing first and see. Here you can see for its personal plan is 39 per year for with one website. Freelancer plan is 10 websites, 59 per year, and agency plan is 79 per year with unlimited websites. So you can select any plan. Right now I have the personal plan, so what I will do is I'll just click on my account. If you want to buy, you can have to click on buy now, and you can pay with PayPal, credit card, debit card. It's on you, and you can go with it. But right now I have account, I have created the account, so I'll just go to my account and I'll just go click on login, and here you go, I am logged into this account. So here is the Schema my account account page dashboard. So now I'll just download this Slim SEO Schema plugin first of all. And then here when I'll click on view license, I'll be able to view the license, and that license will help me activate my plugin. So to do that, now I'll just go to plugins and click on add new, click on upload plugin, select choose file, and from downloads I'll upload that Slim SEO Schema plugin. I'll click on install. Now it's also a lightweight plugin, it doesn't have any modern things, it's really basic and simple, and anyone can understand it. Here you go, it's got uploaded. I'll just click on activate the plugin, and it would get activated. And now here you have to click on enter your license key, and here you will have to enter your license key. Now I'll just go to the view licenses, and I'll just copy and paste the license key. I'll pause the video and get back to you after activating my plugin. So I just copied the license key from there and pasted it here. I'll just click on save changes. and here you go, it just got saved, and a license key is active now. And now I'll just again go to Slim SEO, and I have an option of schema here. I just don't want to mess around here. I'll tell you that how you can use schema in your pages now. I'll just go to pages, click on all pages, and you can add schema to each of your page. To each of your page you can add a schema, the dynamic data. So how to add it? I'll just go to click on edit. Now here here you will see the schema option. So right now by default it's inherit from global settings, but from here you will have to select. Now this is a local business website. On the home page I'll select local business, and in local business my business is design agency. So here you have different business types: medical businesses, stores, and sports and lodging businesses, and health and beauty businesses, home and construction businesses, then financial, emergency services, and some general businesses. So my one is let's say it's travel agency, so I'll select travel agency. Now the name is the site title, or if you want your site title to be the name, you can add it, or you can add your own name like Khadeen Travels and Travels. Then here you will have to add your address, all your address that is added to your Google My Business, then locality if you have, and your email address, then your logo URL. Here you can add your logo URL, or from here you can just select the logo, or I think their icon is not available. Let's say image, or in featured image you can just copy the image address, and then you can paste that image address here, and here you go. So this is the logo URL. Then you can add opening hours if you want. I don't want it. Then your phone number, then your slogan, best travel agency in Pakistan. So you have to add your slogan. You can see what slogan is by clicking on this icon, and then here what is the URL of your website. The URL already it is, and that's all. That's how you can just add a schema to your page. Then let's suppose it's a book page or it's any other page. So from here you just have to select its type. Let's say it's an article, it's an how to article, so you just have to select how to. Then here you have to add the name, then author, then what is the content. Then here you can just add the steps, like in WikiHow. In WikiHow there are different articles, and in those articles there are different steps, and you just like let's say you search how to tie a tie, and when you search for it you have different steps, like first step number 1, step number 2, step number 3. So in the same way you can just add the steps here. Add new, here you just have to add the text, and here you have to add the name. Okay, and then you can just add a new property as well, like URL, image, or video. Then add new, you can add step number 1, step number 2, step number 3. Then you have different types of, like you have the product. If it's in e-commerce store, then you can just add the schema for your products. Then what is the type of this page, what is the how much is the availability, and all that. Basically in some other schema plugins you have to select it manually, but here you have already all set up. You just have to select some options, 2 to 3 options, and that would be all. The Slim SEO will do it all for you. So that was all about adding the schema to your website. This is not anything modern. This is really simple, easy to use for non-SEO people, and you can make your website with super on-page SEO. So that was all about this lecture. See you in next lecture.
After creating the website using WordPress and Rishi theme or any other theme, and just integrating all the things, the main thing left is optimizing website speed.
Why? Because it's a lot important for your clients and SEO of the website as well. Because when your client, you will deliver this website to your client, its speed should be 100% good, or for you its speed should be 100% good. So this is the speed of this website right now, and we'll optimize the website speed and we'll make it green, and you will see the process. And basically this chapter is divided into two lectures: front-end optimization and back-end optimization. Just watch this lecture, all those two lectures, and you will learn about speed optimization as well. So let's move on and dig down into the lecture. In this lecture, we are going to do the front-end optimization of the website, and basically this process is completely for free. You don't have to pay anything for the tools or anything. Okay, so here you can see the speed of the website. Let's just reanalyze it just to just give you the proof that how much is the speed of the website right now. It's getting reloaded, so we'll wait for us a few seconds till it's loaded again, and the speed of the website is shown to us. So we can compare it to the other ones. Let me just pin it, because at the end we have to just calculate it. So here you can see first it was 49, now it's 44, and it's on a desktop it's 78 right now. Okay, so this is the speed. We'll make both of these sections green after just doing what we are going to do. This is the website. Let's just reload it and see what's its speed. So this is its speed. What you have to do is, first of all, you will just I hope you have downloaded that resources file and you are using that resources file. You can go there, or what you can do is you can just type in webifiedhub.com/10web, and you will be landed on the 10web landing page. This is basically a free website page speed booster. So here you just have to go to this page speed booster, or go to 10web booster and click get started for free. And then what you have to do is, after you have done dealing with it, just click on sign up with Google, and then click on any of the email. Let's suppose this one. Just select this one. So I am already their customer, so and they will not ask me for any information. So they are saying I am an existing account, so just click on got it. Now these there are three options. These two are premium options. We just need this option, and we'll just have this option for with free account, optimizing your website. Just click on optimize your website, click download and connect, and a free plugin would be downloaded on your computer. And after this plugin is downloaded, just go to your website plugin, website dashboard. This website is right now running on SiteGround, not on Bluehost. And let me just tell you, if you are running on Bluehost and if you didn't got the results, then what you can do is you can just reach out to the support of 10web, or you can reach out to support of Bluehost after the process to ask them to clear the cache. Okay, so now what you have to do is you just have to go to plugins and click on add new. Now there are two ways you can just add the plugin. First of all, you can upload the downloaded file, or what you can do is you can in WordPress repository you can search for 10web as well. The reason I told you to go there before first is that you should sign up first. You should have an account first, so that you can use 10web booster. So now we are here. Just install this one, 10web booster website speed optimizer and paid speed optimizer, the by 10web website speed optimization team. Okay, and then click on activate, and it would be activated. And now just click on sign up and connect, and it would automatically be connected to your dashboard from 10web, and it would automatically be doing all the optimizations that are required that are included in front-end optimization to boost your website speed. So it's getting loaded. The speed optimization software is getting loaded, and it would all be on their server. So here are a 4-step optimization process. First of all, they will calculate your
your current score, then they will optimize the front end, then they will compress the images, and then they'll calculate your new score. So right now I'll pause the video and get back to you after all this is done, because I don't want to waste your 4 to 5 minutes watching the complete process. Not 4 to 5 minutes, maybe 2 minutes or 3 minutes, but I just don't want to waste them. So I'll just pause the video and we'll get back to you after the complete process is done. By the way, here in backend you can see 69. So 69 is basically the desktop score, and you can see of your website, and it's the desktop score, and optimization, after optimization we'll see how much is your website score. I'm just giving you the widths. So right now we are done with analyzing current score, optimizing the front end, compressing the images. Now we are just going to calculate the new score, and we are done with the optimization. And here you go, we have got the results right now, and this is the comparison before the website desktop score was 69, but now it's 90, but the page speed load time is a bit more. But don't worry, we'll have to do a bit more optimizations ourselves as well. And then for mobile, first the score was 29 and load time was 24 seconds, but now the score is 53 and load time is 8.1 seconds. Okay, so we'll just close it. I'll just go to manage, and these are basically the scores 62 and 90. And what we have to do is now is just go to settings and just start with extreme. Click apply. Okay, and clear the cache. And after the cache is cleared, we have to check if our website is broken or not. But if our website is working well, then we have to go with extreme only. Okay, so this is how our website is loading. Nothing is broken, I think, and everything is working perfectly. And now let's just check our website results. Okay, so I'll just click on analyze, and we'll see what results our website is giving right now. What are the website results right now? Okay, so it's diagnosing the performance issues. I'll just pause the video and get back to you after results are there. So here you go, we got the results. For desktop it's 95 and for mobile it's 93. But if it something breaks for you, if something doesn't work for you, let's suppose something is not loading correctly, then what you can do is you can just reduce the level, go to strong, click apply and apply it. And after applying it, you can just clear the cache, and after clearing the cache data, then you can check if it works for you or not. Just reload it. You can just reload it, and you can see if things are working correctly. Then you can reanalyze the score if it's loading for you perfectly or not. And like you can see what works for you or what works for your client's website, because it would vary with the website types, with the themes, with the hosting services, and with a lot of the things. And now here you can see it's 95 and 96 on desktop, and here you can see the results as well. First contentful paint and largest contentful paint is just for 0.5 seconds. And here before that, what was it? So here are the results what we have. First contentful paint, let me just make it a bit small. So we have all the results. So these are the two results we have. Let's just compare these results. So these are the two results what we have right now. And before we had first contentful paint at 3.7 seconds, but now we have at 0.4 seconds. And then we had time to interactive 5.2 seconds, but now we have 0.4 seconds. Again, the speed index was 11.3 seconds, and now it's 2.0 seconds. And also the largest contentful paint was 42.8 seconds, but now it's 0.5 seconds. And cumulative layout shift was 0 second, 0, and now it's 0.002. Okay, and I think these results are insane, and these results are worth
and like that are these results are like worth it. And you can also try this plugin if it works out, but this was just front end optimization. If you are looking for back end optimization, the next lecture is for you, where you will get 100 by 100 speed. After doing the front end optimization, now we are at the back end optimization. Basically, the front end optimization was absolutely for free, but this back end optimization is premium, and you would have to pay some bucks to do that. Basically, right now, after front end optimization, we have 95 performance on mobile and 97 on desktop. But if you want to make it 100, or maybe my website is a bit light, it's a basic business website with 5 to 6 pages. But if you have a dynamic website and you are getting just 90 to 95 result, and you want to make it 100, or you are getting 80 to 90 and you want to get 100, then you would have to do backend optimization as well. So to do that, again, you would have to go to the 10 web hosting, and you would have to migrate your website from Bluehost or SiteGround, wherever it is hosted, to 10 web. Now you will say that why I recommended you the hostings like Bluehost, SiteGround, if this is perfect. Now let's just go to their website, webifyhub.com/10web. First of all, let's just go to their website, and let me just tell you why I just suggested you Bluehost and Hostinger type websites, why I didn't suggested you this website. And I'll just go to the pricing. And here you can see you can just create one website with their $10 per month plan. But with Bluehost, you can just create unlimited websites with just $2.95 per month. So that's why I just recommended you that hosting if you want to go with budget. But if you need 100% speed, you have budget, then you should go with this hosting. Now this is $10 per month, $10 per month with one website, $24 per month with 3 websites, and this is for annual. And if you will pay monthly, then you would have to pay $14 per month. Okay, so these are their plans. You can go with anyone. I have already got that premium plan, so I'll migrate this website, but before that, here you can see we have the complete all the things here, all the details here. You can just check these details. I don't want to go into it because our purpose is just to optimize the website speed. Now this is the web hosting company. Okay, this is also a Web10Web is basically also a web hosting service. So I'll just click on manage to do backend optimization. This is complete process for backend optimization. After you have got the booster pro plan, just go to hosting performance, and what you have to do is, here you can see the difference, the server performance benchmarks and a lot other things, and these are compared with my current hosting. And then what you have to do is you just have to click on migrate and optimize and click on download plugin, and a plugin will be downloaded in your computer. So what you have to do is you just have to go to your website, go to plugins in your website dashboard, and you have to upload that 10 web manager plugin. I'll click on add new, click upload, click choose files, and from here I'll just select this one. I'll click on install now, and it would be installed within a matter of few seconds. It would take some time, but we can wait for that much time because it's necessary. It's a bit light, a lot light plugin, so it would not be a problem waiting for it for a few seconds. And here you go, the plugin has been installed. Just click on activate to activate this plugin, and the process is same for migrating the website to the 10 web. Basically, here you can see the 10 web dashboard is opened, and first of all, the 10 web will connect this website to their servers, so they can manage your website and they can just migrate your website. So here you go, the congrats, your site is connected successfully. Click done, and then just let me just reanalyze. These scores are like scaring me. I think scores are good. Okay, so we'll just go to hosting and performance, and now we'll click on optimize. Here you have to select our subdomain so that you can just do a test, and then you can just add the domain here as well. Then choose a location or data center from here. Basically the data center is the location of the server, so you can select any server data center from here where your traffic locates. Let's suppose my traffic is from US mostly, so I'll select US, or maybe my traffic is from India mostly, or China, or any location that is near you, near your audience demographics. Just select that and just click on migrate. It would take some time to be migrated, and I'll pause the video and get back to you after the process is done. And congratulations, the copy of your website is live. We have successfully migrated this website. Now I'll just cross it, or let's just click on explore and test, and here you can see it's 98 score on mobile and 100 on computer. Okay, and it's the complete website management system. Here you can see all the things are there, and first of all, let's just test it. I just tested it again, and this is basically the address of the website because it's not the official domain. I'll tell you how to connect the domain as well. Just click on analyze. Oh my god. So this you can see 99 score is on mobile, 1.5 second largest loading in 1.5 seconds, and this is on the desktop, just loading in 0.4 seconds, and I think it's insane. It's completely insane. Now if you want to point the domain name to it, like it's not the official domain name, basically right now it's the domain name by 10web, but if you want to, like this one is expertglobal.10web.me, but if you want to make it expertglobal.com, just convert this domain name. Then you just have to go to point domain name, add domain, and here you will have to add the domain name here first, and then from the panel from where you bought that domain name, what you would have to do is you just would have to unlock the domain, and you would have to direct that domain name here now what you have to do is to add this domain name to your website. You just have to copy these 4 name servers and paste it into domain management system. Now what's domain management system? Domain management system is the software or website from where you bought your domain name. Let's suppose you bought your domain name from Bluehost. You just have to go to Bluehost, just talk to their chat and ask them to add these name servers to your domain name, and it would be okay with it, and you would easily redirect within 7 to 10 hours. This process would be completed. Then you can make this domain name primary, and your website would be super fast. Now this is all about the optimization. I think we are done with the optimization of the website, and we have optimized our website from here 44 and 78. Okay, then we went from 95 to 97, and then now we have got 99 and 100. So this is what we got with the hosting and optimization, website optimization. This part was awesome, and I hope you liked that lecture. Now let's move on to the next. As in previous lectures, you have learned about website speed optimization using 10web, but in this lecture basically I'm going to talk about managing your website, managing your client website. Basically when you create a website for your client, they also need the website optimization and management services. You have done the optimization, now they need management services. Now what things are included there, and how you can perform that all things, and how you can manage multiple clients website, I'll cover in this lecture. Basically again we are going to use 10web for this purpose, for this process, because I found it best and easiest. Okay, and you can also use it if you want. Okay, so right now you can see we have migrated our website to 10web, and we have added our website. Now first of all, the first problem is that you would have to manage multiple websites. What you can do is you can manage it from one dashboard. You can manage multiple websites using 10web. How you can do it? Let me just tell you. Here you can see we have 2 websites right now, so I'll just click on optimize your website to add new website, but I have exceeded the limits, so let me just click on upgrade to upgrade our plan and show you the pricing plans first. So they have three pricing plans. First one is personal, the second one is premium. This one is for you if you are running if you will be running an agency, or if you are a freelancer, you have 10 plus websites, then you can use this plan. Now what's in this plan? You just have to pay $6 per website and you will be getting all the features required. You can do SEO, you can do speed optimization, you can manage security, and just $6 per month for this plan, and you can charge 100 to 200 bucks per month for maintenance services. So I think that's a great opportunity for you and you can use it. Now here you can see you have all the services. You can just check them out and you can see what are the products they are providing, and these are basically 10 websites, but if you need more, you have to pay $6 per website for more. Okay, and then let's just go back and let's suppose you have upgraded to the agency plan, you have that, and how to then optimize and manage the websites. In the previous lectures, as you have learned that how you can migrate your website to 10web and how you can just use 10web to optimize your website, and after that you just have to click on manage, and here you can manage your complete website. From here you can manage the front end with 100% speed, and then hosting performance, and there are all hosting services like staging environment, redirects, and tools, etc. Then you have AI builder, by which what you can do is you can just copy the link of a web page and paste it here, and you can copy and paste the complete design in Elementor. Then the main thing is about backups, because backups is a really important feature that you need for your website, for your client's website, so the data is not lost anytime, and you just have the backup. So you can just click on enable now to enable the backups, and your backups would be enabled and your data would be backed up automatically. It takes a lot time to back up that website every day while you are providing maintenance services, but here you just have to click one time and your automated backups are enabled. And then you have SEO features for your clients. You can just click on enable now and that feature would be enabled. I hope you have to install a plugin in your website as well, so you can just install that plugin and you can do the website, the 10web management system would take care of your complete SEO system as well. Now here you can see the SEO has been integrated. Now you can just manage metadata, canonical URLs, sitemaps, analytics, and redirects, etc. Okay, then you also have a feature of white label where you can just white label your stuff, and this is basically with agency plan where you can add your own organization name, so it would be managed by you. So what is the purpose of this lecture? Basically this is not a promotion lecture. Don't just say that I'm doing promotion, but it is to make things easy for you. These are a bit expensive, but a lot good for you if you are looking for something easy to use. Basically here you would have all the websites. Let's suppose if you are doing it on any traditional web hosting, you need separate URL separate login credentials for each cPanel, and then you would have to log into it, create backups, check security, scan for malware. But here in the one dashboard you can do it all, you can manage all the things. So I think that's a great thing. If you want to consider it, that's a great opportunity for you. That's a great thing for you if you want to use. And that's all about the video or lecture, and let's move on to the next lecture.
Now after you have learned that how you can create websites using WordPress, how you can redesign the website, and how you can add widgets to it and all that, now next step is finding clients, making money, and scaling your business and managing your time. And believe me, this is the main part, because if you know the basics of WordPress and you are getting the clients, what you can do is you can hire someone else from Fiverr or Upwork, but the base thing is getting clients, and that's the most crucial part. And I think the amount you have paid for this course is for this section, because other stuff is already available easily easily on YouTube and on blogs, but this is the thing that is my personal experience and I am sharing with you. And you should be like you should never have heard about these techniques. Now you might be thinking that I will be telling you traditional ways to get clients from Fiverr or Upwork, but never ever. I will be sharing with you the complete hidden strategy that I am using right now to get clients for my agency, and you can also use and you can also use to get the clients for you. Okay, so I would be using YouTube to get clients, I would be using Google to get clients, then other websites like clutch.co and vb.me to get the clients, and in future I would be sharing with you more techniques and ways to get clients from other websites. Okay, so if you want all that, you can just subscribe to my YouTube channel, which is Grow with Khadeen. So you will get updated there. But right now the insider techniques and ways are in this course, so watch all the lectures and let me know at the end that are those lectures worthy or not. Okay, so let's just get started. Now in first lecture I would be sharing with you that how you can get clients from YouTube. Now that's very important technique which you can use to get high paying clients, and best part of this technique is that it has high conversion rate. It would almost have 10 to 20% conversion rate according to my experience. Let's suppose if you have contacted 100 people, you will get almost 10 to 20 of them converted. It means you would have almost 10 to 20 clients from 100 cold reach outs. Okay, so what's the technique? Let's suppose you are in e-commerce websites, you create e-commerce website. So just search on YouTube for how to create e-commerce website. Okay, just select one of the video from here. Let's suppose I'll select this one. It has 1.1 million views, and I'll just go below in comments. Now here is the best part. What you have to do is you just have to search for a comment in which the viewer is asking a question, or a viewer is asking for a service to the creator. But as this creator has 1.1 million views, who is Daryl Wilson, so he cannot reply to each of the commenter. So what he would have to do is that he wouldn't reply everyone. Okay, so what you can do is, this is the great opportunity for you. You can just look for the comments, and here you will see a lot comments in which some questions are asked, or they have asked for a service. Like let's suppose I have watched this tutorial, I would comment that I need a service, so I need your services, how can I contact you? So you can just reach them out and ask them that I can provide you the services, I used to do that and that. And this is proven a technique used by me, and you can also use that, and you would, believe me, you would have high conversion rate. So first of all, let's check if we could find something, because I'm right now speaking in the video, so it's hard for me to find someone. And here I would see right now it's not found, but so here you go. Here I found this comment, and he is asking a question. So this is a potential client for me, and I can just convert him. So he's asking question, and you can just reply him by the answer, and you can tell him you can just add your email or any contact source, and ask him that if you need more help, you can contact me here. And there are more chances that the guy would be converted. Okay, and that's all about the first source, and this is the first source to find clients, get clients, and convert them. And now let's move on to the next one. And now the second and most professional way to find web design clients is to use Google to find website design clients. Basically, it is not website design clients, but these are website redesign clients. The users already have their websites but are old designed with old design and not optimized well, and we just have to search for them, check their email and just email them and ask for them for redesigning their website. Okay, so what would we do is we would have to use some search operators. Let's suppose you are working in dentist field, so I'll just search for dentist Vancouver, and then I'll just add these semicolon uh, quotation marks, and I'll just add the here copyright 2010. Okay, and I'll search for it. Now I'll just skip the ads and we'll just go below, and here you can see this is the website. So here you can see this is the website, and this is a website with old design, and you can see the design is pretty old and it's not also optimized well. So what we can do is we can just go to their about section, check for their email if we can find it, or phone number we can find. Here you can see book an appointment section, and here you can just add your details and ask them to upgrade their website. In message, you can just message them, hi, my name is Khadeen, I am a web developer, I saw your website is pretty old with old design, so I can it was last designed in 2010 and I can help you redesign your website. And here you can see you have thousands of websites in just Vancouver, and you can just change the city and you would get hundreds of websites. So that's all about the second way of finding clients, and that's from Google, and you can just easily find the clients from Google. And you can see there are a lot other websites which you can target also. And now let's move on to the next strategy. Now next strategy to find web design clients is similar to Google. Now first of all, we found web design clients using Google, but now we would find web design clients using a new search engine. Now you would ask that what is different between both search engines? Both are search engines and both have same content, but it is not that. Okay, basically you know about Google knows everything, but there is also a search engine for classic websites. Now there are two types of website, classic websites and modern websites, and nowadays modern websites are working, and that only works on Google, that only ranks on Google. But there are also some classic websites only using HTML5 which needs to be redesigned, and these websites are searched by this search engine called VB, and using this search engine we would find more websites, website clients which need redesign work. Okay, and so here I will search for dentist again, and here you can see there are a lot websites here. First of all, I'll just go to this website. So here you can see this is basic and classic website, and this needs to be redesigned. Okay, and here you can see this guy has recent blogs also. Recent blog was in January and February 2022. So this guy is operating right now, but the website is not optimized well. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll just go to about me. Here we'll check for the email, if the guy has the email address. I'll just search for email here, couldn't find the email. We'll just do something to find the email of the guy, or we can just go to contact section, and here you can see I just found this one, Michael at this here is the email, michaelhorowitz.com. okay, so we will just email to this email address,
and you just have to reach out to this email address, ask him that I just found your website and it isn't designed well, and I can help you design a modern website, and you can charge $100 to $200. And here you can see you have hundreds of websites, and you can just target each one who just need website redesign work from vibi.me, and I hope you will get a lot more conversions.
And now there is another very easy and passive way with which you can just generate clients, and generate clients in immense amount and without doing anything, and that is Quora. Quora is basically similar to blogging. In blogging there is another way to find the clients, which is blogging, in which you create blog, your blog ranks, and someone watches your blog, watches your content, and there they like your content, and they just go to your email and ask you to develop your website. But nowadays it's a lot hard to just build a blog, rank it on Google, because there is a lot competition and it would take a lot time. But what we can do is we can do some resources that are already ranking, and one of them is Quora. Now let me just show you some results. Here, when I just searched for what is best way to find web developer for my startup, and most of the people used to search that type of long questions, and when they search for it, here you can see first one is result for Medium, and the second result is for Google. And what you just have to do is you just have to go to this question here, and you just have to go to this answers section, and you have to just answer these questions. And when these questions are ranking on Google, the answer of your answer is also available in that question. And when if someone sees your answer, you have already advertised your services. Like first question is, what type of websites have the best use for a WordPress website? First of all, you can tell them that this is the answer to that, and then what you can do is you can just tell them that I am also a web developer, and that's my email, that's my contact detail, and I can help you with it. Okay, and how to get these type of questions? Here you can see topic you know about. You just have to edit the topics. Right now you can see my topics are digital marketing, web hosting providers, web hosting, webified hub, small business advice, and business website. Okay, and I am getting these type of questions. Now what you can do is let me just check here which question should I use, should I answer. So what is a number of pages for a small business website? So you just have to click on answer, and you just have to answer them that 5, 6 is a number of pages for a small business website. According to my experience, I would recommend you to do that on website, that thing. I would recommend you to do that modifications on your website. If you can provide me your website link, I can help you configuring it, and blah 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 blah. Now you have two options that you would get the clients. First one, the one who questioned, he would the guy would obviously reply to you if you have an appealing answer. And the second thing, if the question ranks on Google, and it would absolutely rank on Google, because you know Quora's questions are always ranking on Google. So if its question ranks on Google, then you would absolutely get immense amount of clients, and you would get passive clients. You answered just one question, and for a year or 2 years without any efforts, you are getting views on that answer, and with that views you are getting clients for your business. So that's the way that you can use. And as you know, all my ways are untraditional, informal, and this is one of those ways. And these are all the ways I'm truly telling that I am using for my freelance business. You can see my profiles. I don't have any profile on Upwork, on Fiverr. I have profiles, but I'm not working there, and all my business in standing up on these strategies. Now the next strategy is not to find the web design clients, but to find the high ticket web design agencies which have work but which are looking for someone to outsource. Okay, so how to do that? Just think in your mind for some premium locations. Let's suppose Washington DC. Okay, so I'll just search for Washington DC web design agency. Just go below and I'll just click on more businesses. So here you can see you have a lot of businesses here, web design agencies here. So you can just create a list of the website, and you will just have a lecture here how to just do mass emailing and tracking, email tracking. And in that I have told you that how you can send emails in mass for free. So you can just check out that video which is in next section, which is in next chapter, or you can just check out my YouTube channel. I have also added the basics there. Okay, so here you just have to go to each web design agency's profile, just check for their profile, or what you can do is you can just search for like let's suppose here, just search for Washington here, and here you have to select web developers. Okay, or I'll just not select the location, and here you can see here are a lot of the websites, web design agencies, and I hope so 2 out of 100 would need your services. So what you have to do is you can just prepare a list or message each of them one by one that I am a web developer, I am looking for I just liked your work, I just like the way you are working, I just found your reviews a lot good reviews, and I just want to work for agency like you. If you need any outsourcing work, I can help you with my web design services at a really affordable prices. So you can reach out to each agency and you can just target them. Now here you can see you have a mobile number, so you can just call them directly, or you can just go to their website, and here you can just contact them and ask them that I'm looking for web design work. So if you have any work, let me know. Okay, and I am sure that 2 out of 100 would absolutely reply you, and with the positive answer. And if you got 2 only, you can get almost 5 to 10 website projects per month, and I think that's not bad for a WordPress developer. You can easily make $2,000 to $3,000 per month. Okay, and you can just check their profiles on clutch.co or other websites, and easily make thousands of dollars. And that's all about this strategy. Now that we are done with learning that how to create super professional website within 10 to 20 minutes, then how to just find clients with untraditional ways, the ways that I used, and the ways that agencies and freelancers, advanced six-figure freelancers used to get clients. And now on your special request, I have created another section in which I will teach you that how you can just manage your clients and manage your orders, and complete client customer relationship, how to build complete process, automate your freelancing process, so you would not have to mess out, and software is managing your clients, software is managing your expenses and freelancers. For right now, what I'll cover in this section is, first of all, how after finding your clients, how you can create audits and reports on their websites, how you can check that where the websites are lagging, if they need redesign services, then how you can prepare the list and send the customers the mass emails and track them, and then how you can just send the proposals, send the agreements, send the quotations, how you can just charge them via PayPal and all that, how you can just automate the invoicing, how you can automate the payments, and how you can automate all the clients relationship management, do all that, and then how you can keep connected with the clients via email marketing. And at the end I'll tell you that you cannot yourself do it all, so how you can hire skillful freelancers via some top websites, and how you can do it all. So just stay in touch with and watch this complete chapter to just become like a master of agencies and master of freelance management, because this chapter is complete MBA of that freelancing, how you can just do business administration in freelancing, because I have just told you my automated process which you can use to run your agency as. Now let's suppose you have found a client from any of the sources that I told you. Let's suppose from Google you have found a website that needs to be redesigned, but you will have to email them first of all to reach them out. But in email you have to include the issues in the website, and you cannot manually check them because you are not a technical expert. You cannot check into the website's code. So what you would do is you would use some tools like Google Page Speed. Now Google Page Speed would tell you that what are the performance issues in the website, and it takes about 1 to 2 minutes. And I have just got a report of a website. Here is the website, and here you can see here are some issues in the website. So these are the performance issues in the website that you can quote, that you can tell in that email, that images are not properly sized, the website is not loading well, and I can just provide you those services. And as I told you, using that WP Rocket plugin and other performance optimization tips that you can use, or you can just change the theme that I told you about, or you can just tell them anything. Okay, so that's the tool with which you can just check the performance of the website. But let's suppose if you want to proceed into the SEO part of the website, I just didn't told you what the SEO is. I just didn't taught you about SEO. But what the point is that you would have to hire someone else from other hiring websites. You can hire someone SEO expert. If you have a client, you can hire the expert, and you can just get a 25% commission, and you can just transfer the project to that expert. Or you can just hire the expert, and you can just like charge the client, and you can pay the SEO expert 50 or 40% of their charges, and 60% is your profit. Okay, so the second tool is site SEO checkup. Now this is the second tool, and here you can see you already has a report here. I'll show you the report. So here you can see you have complete report, what are the SEO flaws in your the client's website, and there is a potential that the client would hire you also for fixing their SEO. Okay, there are a lot issues. Now site is by the way 76%, and it is in rare cases the websites are almost at 50 or 60 SEO score, or maybe 30 to 40. Okay, so you would have to check websites, their issues, and you just have to tell them in the email, and that are the issues, and these issues can be fixed. And this website tool is telling you only the basic features. But if you want to get in like pro reports, you want to get some advanced reports, then what you can do is you can use the pro version of site SEO checker. And the pro version of the site SEO checker is given in the resources file. You can go there and you can get that pro version, and you will get advanced details of the website that you can just tell the client, and there are more chances that you would land the project. So that was all about reports and auditing, and now let's move on to the next lecture. When you are working as a freelancer or running a freelance web design agency, mass emailing solution is too important for your business. And in finding clients face, we found that you should have a mass email software with which you can send the mass emails as well as track the mass emails. There are several services which are providing these services, but they are paying charging too much for that. But in this video I will be sharing with you a CRM which is for free and which is specifically for Gmail. So what you can do is you can just go to webifydhub.com/streak, and you will be to this landing page, and you just have to install this Chrome extension, which is Streak Chrome extension. And then you just have to go to this extension, just install it, and just connect with your Gmail. And then you can see here, let me just show you in sent items. I'll show you now. Here you can see, first of all, how you can track the emails when you will send the email. Here you can see this email is tracked, and I can see who if it was this email was viewed or not. Without Streak you cannot see these things, and without any solution built in Gmail, you cannot see that when and from where this email was viewed. But with Streak you can track the emails. And the second option is mass emailing. What you just have to do is you just have to enter the email, here subject line email, and then you just have to select the mail merge and upload a CSV file with the you have to upload the CSV file with the name of the person and email and their company name and all that data. And after you have uploaded that, you can just draft the email and add a name variable and company name variable, and the same email would be sent out to the customer except the name, company name, or any variables you have added. Now here you can see I have uploaded a CSV file, and here I'll just have to add the subject line, which I can add message to, and from here in variables I can add the name from Khadeen. So here the name of the person in sheet would be changed one by one. Okay, and here you can just add the email hi, and I can add variable this one, this one, yep, this one. So this is the variables from CSV file hi name. So if the name in the front of email is Khadeen, so it would be changed, field name would be changed with Khadeen. And if it is Amin, it would be changed with Amin. And if it is any other name, it would be changed with that. And you can just add the email here and say thanks, and that's all. Let me just give you a scenario. That when you are reaching out to agency, you would have to prepare a list of emails to reach out to agencies for the work. So you can just create 3 columns, first one for name, then second one for email, and third one for company. So here you can just name as hi, hi field name, and then I watched your company, and here company name variable, and then just draft the email that I just liked your work and I just want you to hire me, and thanks, and it would be sent to all of them. And that's all about the Streak, and you can use it, and you will get to know a lot about it. They have this free version. You can send almost, I think, 70 emails, but if you want more, then you would have to get their premium version. Let me just show you free version. You can send 50 emails, and with this solo version you can send 800, and then with shared you can send 1500 with professional, and enterprise you will have to talk to them. And that's all about the streak. I would must recommend you using this if you are a freelancer, you are finding clients and all that, so must use. Now that you have successfully found the way to create websites easily, now you know how to just find the clients and how to just audit their websites and how to land them. Now there is a problem because you would have to do it on mass volume, and you would have to manage your clients, and you need a customer relationship management software. Basically, I also always recommend everyone to use HubSpot as their CRM, but that software is a lot advanced, and as a beginner you can't use it. And I have found a software for beginners, and that's the best software, and in my early days I have used that, and right now I am also using that because I have multiple projects to work on, and for one of my project I'm using this software, which is basically specifically designed for freelancers to manage their accounting, invoices, contracts, and all these things, and payments and all that. So I have just given you the link in that resources file, which you can see at the top, and you can just go to that resources file and just visit that software, so that you will get some special discount if their discount is available on that these days in which you are just signing up. So what you just have to do is you just have to go there, and now here you just have to type in your email, type in your business email. So here now you would have to sign up, type in your full name, enter a password here, so now password is added. Now click on create account. Here you go, the account has been created. Now check your niche. So I'll just select this one, part-time freelancer. Tell them that what you are, full-time freelancer or business owner, part-time freelancer, or just starting out. Let's suppose I am just starting out. Then yes, start free trial now. And now they will ask you to do these things, you will have to what do you want to do first? You want to send a proposal, create a contract, create an invoice, create tasks, and you have all that. You have complete system. You can just add the for other freelancers to this system as your team members, and you can manage all that. So I'll say I just want to create a proposal. So I want to show you that how easy it is to just create a proposal. Now you can change the template. From here you can just select a template. I'll search for WordPress if it is available. Web design. So here you can see the web design design and development and web design proposal. So here from here you can just preview the template. So this proposal would be created automatically and sent to your client. I'll click on use template. Here you just have to add a project name. From here you just have to select a client, or you can add new client here. Adding new client is a lot easy. Amin Akbar @gmail.com, and then we'll just click on create proposal. But right now we are not using any of their subscription, so we cannot do it. So what you would have to do is we would have to go with this sample client, and I'll just click on create proposal. and here you can see now you can just edit the things here in proposal. But first of all, you would have to enter your card number and card details to get the free trial, and free trial is for free 14 days. You would be getting it for free for 14 days, and after entering your details here, you can just edit these proposals from here. Okay, and let me just go to another account of mine. Here you can see, here we are. So this is how the dashboard looks like. First of all, it's dashboard. Here from dashboard you can just see there are project timelines. You can add payment methods from which user can pay easily, and you have all the upcoming tasks and times tracked by freelancers, and what is the income of from the projects, what are the expenses on the projects. Then here is the list of clients. Then you can do automation, you can send them emails. Then you have a projects section where you have all the projects. Then time tracking, you have proposal section, contract section, and invoice section where you can track and send the invoices and contracts. And you have a lot here, and you have this cash section, and here you can just add accounting and taxes. You can just do accounting from this software by itself, and by clicking on this add button you can add the project, add proposal, add contract, and all that. And if you want to get it for 1 month free, you would have to invite someone else, and if the guy signs up from your link, this link, you just have to copy and just send it to email or WhatsApp or any other source. And if the one you invited signed up and used the Bonsai, so you can use the Bonsai for 1 month for free. Okay, so this is how this and believe me, this is the most easy to use software for freelancers. You would have to pay a few bucks, like let's go to their pricing section. Sorry, where we are. Yep, here we are, and subscription section. And here you can see with their workflow, you just have to pay $19 per month, and you have unlimited projects, invoicing and payments, proposals, CRM, expense tracking, and all the templates. And then you have workflow plus, with which you would have a client portal as well, priority support from Bonsai, subcontracting, workflows, automation, and forms and questionnaires as well. And then you can also add Bonsai text add-on, in which you can just add the taxes. So all wrapped up, you just have to pay about $40 per month to just use this. And let me just tell you about HubSpot or other CRMs. Per user you would have to pay almost $50 per month, and they are a lot hard to use, and you would never able to use that. And those are just CRMs for which you have to pay about $40 to $50 per month. And here you are getting time trackers, you are getting task trackers, you are getting invoicing, contract templates, proposal templates, and all that. And within $50 you are doing it. For our type of agencies, or other agencies which are using HubSpot, they would have to pay almost $150 to $200 per month for the same purpose, because they would have to add DocuSigns and other add-ons to send the quotations and proposals and all that. And you can use this software to just manage all your expenses and manage all your softwares, but it's on you. HubSpot is basically for free. You can get it for free, you can use it for free if you don't want to pay. And if you want to use a really customizable CRM, then you can use it. And one more thing, that don't just buy it right now, just go there, find clients, and if you are able to land 10 to 15 clients, then just go with this software. Thank you so much. Let's move on to the next slide. What if I told you that almost 333 billion emails would be sent in 2022, and according to stats, each dollar spent on email marketing would give you $42, means that average return on investment from email marketing is $42 per dollar, and that is immense amount of money. Okay, so every business needs email marketing to just get awesome stats, to get awesome results, and your business would also need email marketing. And my job is to recommend you the best, and I would recommend you the best email marketing software, which is GetResponse. And if you want to get the link with special offers, special discounts, the link is in that resources file. Now I just want to tell you that I just won't enforce you to use this. There would be some times that you would not be getting any deals, any discounts from, even from that link, and also that is not the best email marketing software. There are a lot other email marketing softwares you can use out there. There's Mailchimp, there's Active Campaign, and a lot other softwares. You can use one of them, but why I recommend this software is because I like this software, and I would recommend this software. And if I'll talk about their pricing plans, you can for the free plan you can add up to 500 contacts, but with Mailchimp you can add up to 2000 contacts. But the best thing about this is you would have a landing page builder, one landing page with website builder, and you can just connect your domain to this software for free. And you can also get the sign up forms as well, and you can send unlimited newsletters to your customers with free plan. Then there is a basic plan with which you can for 1000 contacts you would have to pay $19, and if you want 5000 contacts you would have to pay for $54. But I would recommend you going with free plan first of all. Then when you will have the customers, you would have the emails, immense amount of emails, more than 500, then there would not be a problem paying just $19 per month for 1000 contacts, because it's not a big amount when you will see the results from 500 contacts. Okay, now how to use it, the link is as I told you, in resources file, and you would have to go there, and you would be landed to this pricing the pricing packages website, and you would have to click on create account. Here you would have to enter your full name, then your email, and then you would have to enter a password here. First of all, let me just add the email and then a password, and then just click on OK. Now the account would be created, and here you can see get response is loading. Now you would have to go to Gmail and verify that the email is yours. So here you can see I just received the email from GetResponse to just verify the email. So I'll just click on activate my account to activate my account. Again, GetResponse is loading. And it would take some time to be loaded completely. Now they are asking for the details, so I would enter the details, all the address details, and here I have added the details here, and now I'll just click on next. Then there is a survey. Do you have an online store or not? Just let them know. Do you have a website? Yes, I do. The link to your website I'll add. Well, I'll add not, I don't have, and but I have it. Okay, so no contacts here. I don't have any contacts. Click on next step. Now here you can see the account has been activated, and I'll just cross it.
and from here you can just create a newsletter, create an autoresponder, and create a sign up form as well. And if you want to take a tour, you can also take a tour as well. And if you have a WordPress website, you can integrate get response to a sign up form, and you can just get the emails there, or you can just import the emails. If you have any emails data, then you can just import the emails from this tools section. Here you have website builder section or form section. Here you can build the forms, or you can just get the API from here, and you can add the API to your the WordPress to your WordPress website, and from where when will user will sign up, you will get the email there. Okay, let me just show you. When I'll just go to my website, one of my clients website. I'll just go to blog. Now when the user adds email here, when the user add emails here, what happens is the email is automatically sent to a dashboard like this, into this contacts list. Okay, and then I can just target them. I can what I can just do is I can just add a newsletter campaign, and I can just send them email. Okay, and I can also create conversion funnels as well, and I can just target them. I can just send them emails on Christmas, on Eid, on Ramadan, on any promotional event, on Black Friday, or I can just send them educational emails, or I have published a new course, so I can just send them that course details. I have any giveaway, I have an offer, any offer, I can just email them in bulk. So that's all about this tool. You can use this tool for email marketing to get connected with your customers, and that's all about this tool. If you are interested in this tool, you can just get this tool. Thank you so much for watching. Let's move on to the next lecture. Now, first of all, a disclaimer: this lecture is for experts, and this lecture is for you when you are an expert in terms of, like, you have a lot of projects now, and it's a lot hard for you to handle these projects, and you need to hire someone. Now there are two business models basically. First of all, you can just hire someone on monthly basis, and second is you can hire someone on project basis. And my recommendation is always project basis, because in freelancing there are times when you have no projects, and there are times when you have a lot projects. So the management and saturation is saturation in management is a lot hard to like manage. Okay, so the best thing is to use something like Upwork. Now Upwork is basically a site where you can hire freelancers from Asia. Like, let's suppose you are charging $300 to $400 for an e-commerce website, designing an e-commerce website, or redesigning a website, and you can get the same work. You can get that work for which you are charging $300 for just $70 to $80 from Upwork. What you just have to do is you just have to go to webifiedhub.com/Upwork. You will be there at this landing page, and you just have to sign up, create account, and you just have to post a request, and you will get proposals from different freelancers bidding at $60, $70, or maybe $5 per hour or $10 per hour, and you can hire any one of them, and you can just successfully run and manage your web design agency. Here in Upwork you have option to book meetings with freelancers and do a lot of things which you can do without Upwork. And the best thing about this is they have their profiles with ratings, so no one wants to just downgrade their ratings. So for their ratings, they would have to do whatever you want. Okay, so thank you so much for watching the lecture. See you in next one.
Now that you have learned that how you can create websites using Elementor, how you can optimize them, how to add widgets to them, and after that you have learned that how you can find web design clients very easily. Now I will be sharing with you in this chapter some productivity hacks and techniques with which you can scale your work from home web design business. You can just become more productive, you can enhance your productivity, and I'll be sharing with you some tools and techniques which I use to enhance my productivity as a web design freelancer, and you can do the same and get more clients and make more money and make your life more easier, because when you work from home the life isn't scheduled well, and it's a lot hard for everyone as a freelancer to just become punctual and deliver projects at time and handle more projects and do all the work by themselves. So I'll be sharing with you some tips, tricks, techniques and tools, so just stick to this chapter. Thank you so much. The number one problem that the freelancers face in their productivity is their time. They cannot manage their time, they cannot be scheduled, and they are just messed up, because in the starting I was messed up. I just did anything productive the whole day, and I was like, I don't have time and how to manage the time and do the things. Then I found something, and that was Google, free of cost, and this is, believe me, that the Google just changed my life. Right now I am using Google Calendar, Google Tasks, and Google Keep for all my projects. Right now, let me just tell you that how I used to use Google Workspace for free to manage my whole day. Right now, here you can see my calendar. My calendar is a lot colorful. I have scheduled my whole day, and white spaces you can see is my free time, and I can do anything in that free time. But the time I have just dedicated to my work is the time dedicated to the work, and I can't do anything else in that time. And for how you can do it, you just have to go to calendar.google.com. You just have to activate your calendar app, and on your mobile you can just add the widget of your calendar app, and you can just here are time slots. Let me just show you. Here you can see this is the time slot. Let's suppose I just want to add something here, so I can just drag and drop, and I can just select the time. Now let's suppose I have to go to gym at that time, so just select go to gym, then it's an event, then select the time and end. Now there's a main thing. Now if you want to day only the day you are scheduling, or you want to go in future also, if you want to repeat this task every day, you can just select there, click there, and here from here you can select daily, or you can select custom, and you can select the weekdays you want to go there. Like let's suppose I just want to go these days, I don't want to go that day, and on which date it should end. It should never end, and done. And from here I'll select my calendar, I'll just color it, I'll just say it's personal, and save. So here you can see it's saved. So when I'll go to 13th of May, here you will see it would be scheduled. Not 13th of May, but 28th of May it's scheduled. Go to gym. Here you can see it's scheduled, so it's a schedule for a lifetime. So that's how you can schedule your day. You can add the events, you can add the tasks. From here you can create a task that you want to do something, and you can add a task, you can add reminders, and if you want to prepare the notes, just go to Google Keep, and in Google Keep you can just add notes. Then in Google Tasks you can add your Google Tasks. You can just download this Google Tasks extension from Chrome Web Store. I'll just log in again. This is Taskboard, and you can just use this, and let me just show you this one. Okay, so here you have all the tasks that you have to do. Right now it's Saturday, so I don't have any tasks. I'm just working on my Udemy course, and this is a bit casual. I have not scheduled my day.
So that's why I don't have any tasks for the day. And that's how you can just schedule your whole day. You can be productive with Google Workspace, and it's basically for free. You can integrate it with Gmail. You have a lot other tools that you can use. I cannot tell you about everything, each and everything. From here you can just add your own calendars. Here I have a lot calendars here. You can start, and then like I just started from the one, and then I just went into it. I just played around with the things, and I just found that I can book meetings. Here, from here you can also book meetings, like you can create event. And here you can add a video conference here, and this Google Calendar would also be integrated with your Calendly, and when someone books a meeting on Calendly, it would be automatically added in there, okay, in this slot. And if your slot looks like, let me just delete it first of all, let me just click all events and delete. Okay, if your calendar looks like that, you just have to go there, and you just have to show day, only single day, and your calendar will also look like this one. And that's how you can just manage your day. And if you have any question, let me know. And let's now move on to the next lecture. As a freelancer, especially in web design and marketing, an appointment booking software is too important for you. There are several softwares providing these services, but they are too costly, and as a freelancer you can't afford it, and you need something which is for free and which is reliable. So I would recommend you the software which I am using. Believe me, I am right now also using a free version for Calendly. What you can do is you can just go to webifiedhub.com/Calendly, and you can use it. This is how easy it is to book meetings with Calendly, and you might have used that if you have booked meetings with consultations with doctors or other people, because the professional I have worked with, almost all of them are using this Calendly software. Okay, so this is how easy it is to book meetings with Calendly. And you just have to select the time, and here add the message and website and all the information, and you can schedule an event, and in your Google Calendar the meeting would be booked. Now here is the Calendly landing page. You just have to enter your email address, and you can just use this. And let me just show you their pricing plans. Using Calendly is basic, and its basic version is for free, but when you need payments integrated like PayPal or and you want to redirect people, and you want to create workflows, and you more customized solution, then you would have to pay them for essentials plan $8, professional plan $12, and teams plan $16. Okay, and here you can see they have all the pricing plans here. I would recommend you to just check out this Calendly and use their free version. Share it with your clients so they can book meetings. You can also run Facebook when you are running Facebook ads for your agency or anything. You can just add your meeting link, and if you are providing consultation services, then this is a must-have software. You would have to just pay $8 or $8 for essential version, and I'm sure you would get these integrations as well. Here, where is that PayPal integration? I couldn't find it, but I'm sure that you would get the payments with this essentials plan, and then a user would have to pay the amount of money to get a meeting booked with you. And just must check it out. And now let's move on to the next lecture. If you are a freelancer, the written communication is must have for you. And in written communication there are a lot things you have you have to work with, and there are a lot hurdles like grammar mistakes and all these. And in this lecture you will learn that how you can have an effective communication over email, over some messaging software. You might be using email, some messaging softwares as well. So I'll tell you that how you can just enhance your writing experience. Today this software is not too private, to not too secret, it's a public software, and we'll be using it. You can find that software in the resources file, or I'll tell you how you can reach there and get access to the software. So here you can see I'm sending an email to my client, and when I just wrote this email, I have three highlighted words, and it's the Grammarly is saying that these are not proper, and just correct the article usage. It's telling me about everything, and then it's this one use change preposition. Then again it's asking me to replace the word. So here you can see it just recommended me some changes, and now my thing is effective, my communication is effective. Basically this is Grammarly, as I told you before. Now I'll tell you how to sign up using that, and what's difference between free and premium plan, and all the things about Grammarly and effective. Right now I am on a dummy Google account, and here I will tell you how to configure Grammarly. So what you just have to do is you just have to go to webifiedhub.com/Grammarly, and after going to the Grammarly page, here it's asking you to sign up. So just click on Get Grammarly, it's free. Then you can sign up with Google, select your account, and it would get signed up. And now it's a small survey to just provide you a better experience. So just select work. Then what is the primary function? You can select IT, or you can select marketing as well, or you can select the sales as well if you are just in the sales and lead generation, and you are not going to manage the projects. Because my main niche is marketing, so I'll select marketing. Then what's your company size? You can select just me. And then here are a few things Grammarly wants to know what you need help with. So first of all, I just need help with write emails and messages, or messages faster. And then I think maybe this one, yeah, or maybe this one. You can select any one of them, and then just continue. And then softwares you are using for communication, and I'll select those softwares as well. These are the softwares I'm using. You can add your ones. Then you can download Grammarly for the Windows. So you can download the softwares that works with a lot of other softwares, but I would strongly recommend to use Grammarly for Chrome. Why for Chrome? Because Grammarly is basically a thing which you have to work which is an extension, and most of your communication would be on the Chrome browser. So you can get the both as well if you have some softwares to work with, or you can just get the Grammarly for Chrome. So here we are at the Chrome Web Store. So I'll just click on Add to Chrome, click Add Extension, and basically here you can see it works with almost all the websites. You can have an effective communication. It's getting added. Here you go, it got added, and now we'll just go to docs.google.com to check if it's working or not, or how it works, or all the things like that. And then at the end I'll show you that why you should use a premium version, how to get that, and about it. And here you can see we are at Google Docs right now. This is a document I want to get
signed by me. And so I written a small sentence, and now here you can see Grammarly got me 3 mistakes, which my eye, a human eye, can't see. At least if you are not a linguistic expert. And here you can see Grammarly asked me change the capitalization, and then it asked me to change the word form, will be delivered, and then change the noun form. And that's a lot awesome, the way Grammarly helps me. And then we can just go to the settings, my Grammarly app.grammarly.com, to just change the features of Grammarly, or to use the Grammarly effectively. And in apps, you have for iPad, you have for Android, and you have for Windows as well. And I would strongly recommend its premium version. Why? Because here you can see you can just do full sentence rewrites, and then word choice. You have a lot of choices of words, and then tone suggestion as well. Grammarly suggests you are tone properly, and then plagiarism detection feature as well, and that is amazing for bloggers at least. And then there are a lot other features you can get with premium version. And premium version is what you can get for $12 per month if you buy an annual plan. And then $17, not 17, maybe $20 per month if you get yep, $17 per month if you get a quarterly plan, and $25 per month if you get a monthly plan. It's in euros. Maybe I am using a proxy, and that's why it's in euros, but not, it's in pounds, I think. Yeah. So yeah, it can vary. It can just vary, and with dollars and pounds. And I think you can just try Grammarly for free, and if you like this, you can just go with the premium version as well. That's all. That was all about the video, and see you in next lecture. I hope you give a hands-on to this tool and just try this tool, and let me know also if this works for you or not. Let's move on to the next lecture. Thank you. Hey everyone, first of all, thank you so much for being part of this course, and congratulations on completing this course. And I would just wish you best of luck for your future journey as a freelance web designer or a freelance web design agency owner. And I would I'm sure you would be running a very successful business, not in just web design, but you would be successful in marketing as well, and you would be running a successful web design agency, but more successful web design agency than me. And I would just conclude one thing, that as Rishi is our partner theme with this course, so Rishi is offering annual licenses, 10 annual licenses to this course viewers, the guys who just enrolls in this course. And if you want to get that annual license, what you just have to do is you just have to wait for a few days, and I'll be just announcing a giveaway on my YouTube channel where you can participate and win that annual license key. Okay, so what you just have to do is you just have to go to my YouTube channel, just subscribe to my YouTube channel and click bell notification, and wait for this community section to be updated. And in this community section, I would be adding a poll or a giveaway in which you can participate and win that annual license by Rishi WordPress theme. And again, thank you so much for being part of this course, and we'll be launching more products soon. You can just follow me on Instagram, Facebook and Twitter as well, and you can visit out my website as well. And if you need any help, just feel free to contact me over Instagram, Twitter or Facebook. And thank you so much again for being part of this course. Wish you best of the luck.